Bam, bam, bam. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Shout out to each and every one of you. I love you all. Today's an amazing day to be alive. We got the pump for Bitcoin out of nowhere. Crazy. Look lackluster, though. We're going to talk about that in a second. We're going to break it down. Shout out to each and every one of you for jumping on in to the lemon water fiasco. And I hope you got your labradite going. I'm going to order bulk labradite, start handing it out to the lifers, man. I hope you got your labradite ready to go. I got my labradite heart all day long, baby. Shout out to each and every one of you. It does enhance intuition, keeps you independent. Believe it in yourself. I worked out today. I feel good. Today was more of a cardio day. You know what I mean? Getting it in. Woo! Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. We're going to go over the gains. We're going to talk about it. Elon Musk fires the first move. He fires the first move. No, Elon Musk's first move as Twitter new owner has been to fire at least 4 top executives, including Parag Agrawal. Man, everyone at the top was whack, in my humble opinion. So whack. Elon fired at least 4 top Twitter executives after becoming the platform's new owner. The execs include CEO Parag Agrawal, CEO Ned Siegel, legal policy head Vijay Gad, and general counsel Sean Edgett. He took them all out. They're gone. Crazy. Twitter and Musk fought for months over his attempt to back out of the acquisition. Elon Musk fired at least 4 top Twitter execs on Thursday as part of his first move after officially becoming Twitter's owner. Dude, so dope. The executive fires include CEO and, whoever's welcome back, right? And look, they've even asked, this man if he wants to come back in. Hey, I am not of any political party. I am of the blockchain party. If you were in my trading group this morning, you got a video update about Bitcoin. Let's break down what I said, what happened. So you got a video update. It was 8 or 9 minutes long. Let's see. You also got it super early in the morning because I don't play games. I'm up early, so you don't have to be. Keeping the market ready for you. 7:26 a.m. I'm already looking at the market for about 40 minutes, assessing it. And you can even see this is kind of what you get if you're in my trading group.
Okay. Bitcoin update. So last night.
So I saw the shoulder head. See, I saw it before it happened.
The target right back in. Now, if we don't, and we fake out.
And there at 7 in the morning, you would have been privy to this information, and you wouldn't have shorted the market. A bunch of people shorted the market, and they got squeezed. Had you been in my trading group, you wouldn't be wrecked this morning. You would have actually seen what was going on. There was a 68% chance that the inverted head and shoulder would break to the upside and hit the measured move at 20,425. And lo and behold, we went even higher to the point of control here at 20,597, which is 20,600. The area what I believe we would have resistance at. Perfect place. Jump in the inverted, take profit at the resistance level. I mean, that is textbook trader. Whoever did that, whoever moved that market was a textbook technical analyst. He got in here at the bottom, pushed that market up. The bot started to generate. Everyone jumped on in, and what a beautiful move to the upside for Bitcoin. Another thing I want to show you, see this falling wedge? You're back inside of it. Once you're inside it, I don't care if you catch a piece. You're now back inside the falling wedge. So now we fell back out of it again. Yikes. It would be nice if we had stayed in this, because if you had stayed in this wedge, we could have acted like it never left the wedge. That's one of my cool tricks that took me years to figure out. Something that just doesn't happen overnight, right? Let me make sure everything's going on here. Sometimes okay, we got the audio going. We got the music pumping. We got the visuals going. And listen, I am on Around the Blockchain every single Thursday. Every single Thursday at 5 p.m. So I'll leave this here now so you can catch us on Around the Blockchain. We're moving to our own channel soon from the BitBoy channel, and it's really starting to grow. And so the people that have really made the show what it is, we're coming together. We're becoming a tribe, and we're moving forward. So Around the Blockchain moving to its own channel coming January 2023. Bang, 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 man. Watch that thing grow and move like you've never seen. So Around the Blockchain coming to its own channel January 2023. So let's get it going. Shout out to anyone that watches me on Around the Blockchain. I greatly appreciate it. We won yesterday. We won last week. We've been doing great. Shout out to everyone that was with me yesterday, though. Shout out to Kellum. Shout out to Jenna. Jenna's awesome. Jenna XRP. We love her. And shout out to Sin City Crypto. Shout out to my people over there. Shout out to Robin and Dave. We love you. And shout out to Rocco running the boards. I don't forget who runs those boards, baby. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. I said yesterday that if you spent the whole day in gratitude, you would wake up today and something great would happen to you. Something unbelievable. Well, that's what happened to me. I woke up this morning. One of the most amazing things happened to me this morning that I ever would have believed. Unreal. And you know what? I was grateful when I went to bed. And even though I lost that trade last night, I was still grateful made the money. You know, it just, so I just, every time I'm grateful, good things happen to me. Every time I say, dear Lord, thank you for all the blessings you've given me, I get more blessings. So I keep staying in that high frequency of gratitude, and the gratitude keeps paying me, baby. Shout out to each and every one of you who are coming out to the live every single day. It's Friday, baby. It's Friday, but that doesn't mean there's not money out here in this market. Shout out to the 407 people, 187 people on the likes. Can I get the likes? Up to the watches, baby! Let's go! Shout out to each and every one of you. Let's do it, baby. Let's do it. Let's get motivated. That music's not loud enough, is it? Just not loud enough for you, right? Let's bang on them. Let's bang on them. It's Friday, baby. Get ready for the weekend. Spend that crypto money. Nah, save those Satoshis. Stack them. Get your chest up, baby. Get your neck up. Get your traps up. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Get your triceps up. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Bang, bang, bang. Are you working out? Are you drinking lemon water? Are you hydrated? Do you feel under like 110%? Are you living your best possible life ever? Like, are you doing every single thing you can? Are you helping others? Are you changing the world? Are you praising the Lord? Shout out to each and every one of you for coming on in, baby. Woo! I'm just feeling the motivation. I love my channel. I love my life. I love each and every one of you, and I wouldn't give up this moment for anything in the world. Thank you so much. Love is the strongest frequency. We can demolish anything with love. We can push forward any wave of obstacle in our way. We can just boom, boom, boom. They're not stopping us. They're not getting in our way. We are getting more and more powerful every single day. I feel it. You feel it. I know it. You know it. It's happening right now. So let's keep it moving. Let's get back to brass tacks. So look, we did break back inside the pattern. We are hanging out in the pattern now. Look, we're in there. We're in there like swimwear now. And once you break inside a pattern, now this can break out to the upside. So let me show you what's going on here. This is now a falling wedge. We're back inside the falling wedge. I expect us to kind of careen through this channel now because we're back inside of it. Crazy thoughts. Remember, I do this a lot when we do the falling wedge that they break out of. It's the other way around. I have to like flip it upside down and then flip it again, but I try to find one that I could find. This one's kind of one right here. Look, this is it right here. They make a falling wedge. They break you out. They break you right back in. If you flip that upside down, it's kind of the same thing, you know, not really, but you get it. They drop this out. Now they're bringing us back in. Same concept. You get what I'm saying? Let me break this down. Price pumps up, comes back inside the channel. Once it comes back inside the channel, you basically have to play like it's going to break out to the upside. Like a falling wedge breaks out. Look what happened. The falling wedge broke to the upside, right? Same scenario here. We nailed this trade. I'll never forget this trade. This is one of my greatest calls of my life right here. This 4-hour candle. Remember, we nailed this. Bang! That thing was gone. Anyway, let's break it down. I hit Bitcoin so much I don't even need credit for it anymore. Just keep showing up every day and you'll see that what I do. And I know I'm going to do it again. Like I know next week I'm probably going to call it 5-6 times in a week. It is what it is. So look, it's just TA is that deadly. And if you look at it every 5 hours and you don't take your life off of it, you're going to become a very accurate trader. It's that simple. Like I'm just someone who identifies the math and shows it to you exactly how it should be. So look, again, once you get above a high volume node, you're likely to get to the point of control. We go over this all the time, right? So we battled, we got above this high volume node. That was your quick trade. So the gap zones are where you want to be making your money. That's where the short is. That's where the long is. That's where the short is. That's where the long is. That's where the short is. Look, bing, bong, bing, bong. Shout out to Frankie Candles. Bing, bong. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Shout out to all the YouTubers out there that push crypto. Shout out to everyone that live streams. Shout out to Tom Crypto. Shout out to every single one of you. Love you all. Tom Crown, Eric Crown, some of my favorite people. Mitch Ray, some of my favorite people in the game. Shout out to Traders Reality, some of my favorite YouTubers in the game, man. I love you all. I don't get to watch any of you because I work too hard. But, you know, I used to when I was getting started. Now I do me. Now I does me. So look, now I does me. So look, we're in the 7-minute, falling to the downside, but we're back in the triangle. We're back in and we are getting oversold again. It's a really good sign that we're about to get a bounce here, a retest here. Look at this. This falling wedge looks like it's about to break up even more for Bitcoin. I see a massive short squeeze on this Friday afternoon. Also, Fed pivoting. Big rumors that the Fed will pivot. Big rumors that the Fed cannot continue to push interest rates up anymore. Number one, I'm going to tell you why. We all know the Fed they claim not to be biased, but we know the Fed does have You just got to be careful now, but I'm going to say whatever I want to say. The Fed leans towards a certain party. We know that. They claim to be unbiased, but we know that they lean towards a certain party. Hands down. Also, one party in our country wants our government and our people to be more like we want less of government into the people's lives. The other wants government all over the people's lives. And you can see the balance there. So it's obvious one part doesn't want the Fed as much as the other, right? And you could see that there would be, decisiveness. I teach you that the Federal Reserve is basically illegal. What it does, it prints money out of thin air, right? Anyway, you could figure it out on your own. Watch Mike Maloney. I break it down. I teach you how the bond system works. I teach you how they sell bonds at the open market system. I teach you how the biggest banks in the world compete to buy our debt and how they sell it back to the Federal Reserve for a profit, which procreates funds out of nowhere, which actually makes your money worth zero every single time they do that. It is what it is. So look, I see this flag on the 7-minute about to rip to the upside. We're going to take a look at a trusty Bookmap and see what it sees too. It should corroborate that information with some red up into the 20,000. I'm looking for big red at 21,000, 20,750. I'm looking for some big red, if you know what I mean. Did you eat that? Did you have that gum when you were a kid? Big red. When Bitcoin spot ETF, who knows, man? It will come eventually. That's not accurate. They are two sides of the same coin. They ultimately want the same thing. Everyone else is the illusion of choice. I disagree, man. I see what you're saying, but I mean, I agree with you. They both play games with the Fed. I agree with you 100%. Not all of them, though. Libertarians do not. So I guess I'm leaning more libertarian. I am libertarian. I want to make it really clear. If you had to put me in a box, but I'm the blockchain party. I started my own party and I associate with that party. I don't associate with any other party. Just like I started my own life and I associate with my reality that I created. I associate with my own party. I don't associate with any other party. They don't represent me. I'm too unique of an individual to be fully represented by either party. It doesn't happen. Blockchain party, baby. I'm forming a new party. And I will become the president of the United States with the blockchain party. 2032, baby. Sam Price, know the name. Ring bells, baby. We're going to hit them. But whatever. We'll get to that at another time. Let's take care of today. Let's handle right now, right? So look, we're looking at Bitcoin pumping on the 7-minute time frame. It's going to break out of this, in my humble opinion, based off this. I just can feel it sniffing a move. I can sniff a move. I just can't. So highly likely we're about to break out. How high we get is the question. Measured move would take us to 20,729, but look out for the M pattern. We could easily make a beautiful M here and drop to the downside. I do still see that the 1 hour is not in our favor and wants to dump on us. But, wow. Bullish engulfing candle when we were overbought on the 1 hour time frame. And that's why I always said, be careful. Remember, I was doing my update and I said, I know we're overbought on the 1 hour. I know it looks like it may not happen, but look, see how the 7 minutes popping just as I said it would? And you'd be like, how? He can control Bitcoin. His friends are such big whales that he tells them to buy and they buy. No. I just have an accurate way of looking at the charts and it tends to go my way 70, 80% of the time. And I can teach you this every single day if you show up every day. It's just about being consistent. Most people aren't consistent and aren't focused enough, so they would be like, they don't understand how someone does it. That's why people are enamored by, Kobe Bryant, God rest his soul, man, their Lord. But, Tom Brady and people. Tom Brady had a frustrating night last night, huh? Tough for Brady, man. He was yelling at people. Yikes. The sidelines were not a fun place to be for the Brady bunch last night. What's up with the receivers of Tampa Bay? They just don't look like they're paying attention. So weird, man. I don't know. And Brady was off, too. He missed a perfect touchdown pass. I mean, come on, man. 20,500, and we're starting to move. I would like to see us break through 20,500. You can see there's a bit of resistance here that we'll need to break through, and there's a point of control. Bitcoin has to get back above this point of control. See right here? 20,600. If it can get above that, we can start to kind of solidify ourselves above 20K, and, this will be a pretty good move. So we did the inverted head and shoulder to the upside. We made that call. I don't think we really need to show it again, right? Sean, you should put that out as an accurate call, though. Look, I'll put this out here. I'll send this to you, Sean. Right? Measured movement we broke to the downside was to here, 19,692. All right? However, the inverted head and shoulder was a stronger pattern. So I said, if we can't get above the zone and we get rejected, look for us to break to the downside. I've said that the 7-minute can deliver. We're going to blast through this resistance. I said Bitcoin must get above the point of control and 20,340 to remain bullish. I said these two areas must be get pushed back for the bulls to stay in control, right? That's basically the update I gave this morning. Lo and behold, the bulls were in control on a Friday, and they would push the price to the upside. Unbelievable move by the bulls. Bang, bang, bang. All right, Sean, grab that if you can. I just posted it to the trading group. If you could grab it. I probably should send it to Slack, but I forgot. But it's already been done. All right. Anyway. Accurate call, man. Accurate call. Just keep stacking the accurate BTC calls. Because I forgot. I made a lot of calls, but I never really liked the accurate Bitcoin call. So, look, there's the 7-minute breaking out, as suggested. Right? Out of the flag. Doing the damage. Right? But will it make an M pattern? Is the question. I mean, you got a lot of room here on the stochastics RSI. That tells me we're going to get short squeezed pretty nicely. And it looks like we're going to head up higher to the upside. It's been happening every once in a while when I load up Bookmap. Bookmap tends to take like a lot of the drivers, I guess, or something. I don't know. We could easily get resistance. You can see Bitcoin can't get above 20,005. So 20,005 is going to be an area of resistance for BTC, you know. I'm going to let Bookmap load up a little bit. Let me get into the chat and see how y'all are doing. Shout out to everybody yesterday. The chat revenue was out of control. Babe, send me that receipt if you can. To Slack, I guess, babe. I don't know. She understands me. I love you, man. No, I love you. Shout out to Poopstick Bone Farts. You make me say weird stuff, but it is what it is. Send in your super chats for a deep dive or TA. Support your Lifer stream. Lifer gives his knowledge 7 days a week to build and teaches the Lifer family worldwide. Thank you. Yay. Shout out to Legos Rajos. Have you seen the video of Tom Brady talking about how his wife is a witch and had to do all sorts of rituals before the games? Imagine the curses he's battling right now. That, really? Are you kidding me? Oh my God. That's insane. I never seen that. That's nuts. I usually don't vote, but I will vote for Sam Price 2032. You will be the greatest president in history, man. Hey, man, I hope so. I usually don't vote. I appreciate that. Honestly, Sam, at one point, that thought crossed my mind when I was never... Your accuracy at some point was too spot on. I thought you were Satoshi himself in disguise. That's so crazy, man. Like, honestly, Sam, at one point, the thought crossed my mind when I was newer. Your accuracy at some point was too spot on. I thought you were Satoshi himself in disguise. Hey, man, it's crazy, right? I just believe it's God, man. God is amazing. So God's given me the skills to just shine. I put my faith 100% in God, like everything. And I talk about it every day. And I praise him. He's the reason, or, you know, I don't even like to use him, the being. I praise the being because the being's behind me. The other day, I put my hand up like this. I could feel him hold my hand. Like, you call me nuts. Like, I got a friend in God for the rest of my life. I will never be alone. I've made a pact stronger than any pact I ever made. And it's not a coincidence that you make a pact with God and your life just becomes, you just feel like you're an overnight success. I mean, there's something to that. So look, I said I want to see more red up here, 20,750, and we do. Looks like we're going up to 20,750, 20,700. Highly likely, the 7 minutes about to short squeeze a bunch of people. There's tons of people about to get liquidated right now, and they don't know it. But they don't know how to use Bookmap. This is Bookmap, everybody. I'm seeing where the orders are. And on a scant Friday afternoon, when there's just so many more orders up here, look, there's the short squeeze right now. I am watching people get short squeezed and I'm saying, please don't. Please don't. Why don't you join my trading group and stop shorting the market at the wrong time? You would learn what a 7-minute flag is. You would see the Stokes have room to go, and you would not short that. You know what I mean? You would have to wait till you get a confirmed M pattern to short or some type of resistance before you decide that. The Stokes would have to get too high. You know what I mean? So if you knew how to use the 7-minute time frame in conjunction with Bookmap, you would not be getting wrecked every single day like these people are. 15,000, 3,000. How many days a week do I show shorts getting absolutely squeezed? It's like we have short squeeze orange juice every day at 10:30. It's unbelievable. I've seen this way too many times. It's out of control. These people need to stop. They don't get it. I don't know why they won't stop. I don't know what their mission is. Again, if leverage trading was extremely popular, I don't think they would offer it. If leverage trading was profitable, I don't think they would offer it. Like if we took so much more money from the exchanges that the exchange took from us, it wouldn't be profitable, right? Like, so anyway, bit of a short squeeze there. We're trying to get that bounce off, 20,005. A scant order book, but I do see more orders up into the 20,700 area. Will you do a deep dive on Cornucopia? You know, I did a deep dive on that a while back. Supposed to be like a cake DeFi. It's all right. I don't know. It's all right, I guess. I'll do the deep dive. I mean, you asked for a super chat. You sent $10 in. Sun Chips, I love you. God bless you and yours for doing what you do, baby. Coming through to the live, showing up. Let me just finish my Bookmap spiel here. So look, link in the description to Bookmap, Global Plus. You get a discount you won't get anywhere else but through my link. So if you really like this, if you don't use it 2 in the morning, 5 in the morning, you don't use it on the go, wherever you're at, I use it all the time. Shout out to the beautiful people at Bookmap. I do not associate with many companies. I love Bookmap. I love the CEO. I know him really well. I sat with him. I love Josh. He's the man. And I love Bruce Pringle. The whole team is amazing. And I stand behind them and stand behind their product. So I absolutely love Bookmap. I do get commissions if you do buy through Bookmap. I greatly appreciate it. And they've been very loyal to me. So Bookmap, baby. Bookmap. That's why I showed them on Around the Blockchain one day. I was able to show Bookmap. I even showed it on the day show one morning. I showed Bookmap. So I've been putting Bookmap out there every single chance I can because they helped me. They came to me. They said, we really like your accuracy. We think you're awesome. We would like you to use our tool. And I said, what is it? Let me, we'll give you a tutorial. We'll teach you. You don't have to use it. And we created a marriage made in heaven, and I absolutely love it. So look, Bookmap has been helping me so much figure out the way. I use it in conjunction with my technical analysis. So look, we are getting the resistance now, right? We are getting a heavy resistance. Shout out to Lakochi Coker, man. I'll admit, I opened a short last night, woke up a little in the green, took a shower, and then boom, there was the pump. I was short last night. I said the probability was short last night. Highly likely based on what I was looking at, right? I'm a stochastics RSI trader. Eventually, you have to pick 1 or 2 indicators that you trust more than all of them. That's what I learned. That's my special sauce. And you have to look at all your indicators, and then it has to be one that you just go with more than you go with the others. And to me, it's the stochastics RSI. So I may be wrong sometime, but look, even the shoulder, head, and the shoulder, you'll see an inverted head and shoulder on the stochastics RSI. You see what I'm saying? Shoulder, head, shoulder. You'll see the exact same pattern on the SRSI that you'll see on the price action. It'll be amazing. It'll blow your mind. 581 people, 300 likes, 281 people that are on the other side of the fence. I just don't get it. If you love your life, if you want to make big changes in your life, if you want to change the way you're living, hit that like button. I can show you how, all right? I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice, but I can show you how to rework your subconscious mind. Right now, your subconscious mind, if you're letting in TikTok, all these other things, see my phone? I don't go on social media. Very rarely do I do. I do it to study other YouTubers to see what they're doing, and I do it to study other celebrities to see what they're doing, and my team, and we do feedback, but you won't catch me doing this on my phone. I got to go over Bitcoin. I got updates to do. I got people to help in my trading group. I have classes to teach. I have meetings to build with my team. I am way too busy to sit on social media all day long. No time for that. My phone mainly sits like this. 90% of the day, my phone is black like this. I'm in front of these screens all day long, grinding. So I have been able to cut out all the nonsense and use my brain for what I need it for. They're trying to hijack your brain to make money. When you watch things, they get to sell commercials. So when they can prove that this many people saw something, so if you keep giving your attention to all these facets in life and all these places, they're hijacking your subconscious mind. You don't have control over your life because your subconscious mind actually reworks itself during your sleep and then starts to recreate your reality. If you're not feeding it the proper tools, then it's going to create a really weird reality. So if you let in whatever you want and go to bed at night, a month from now, you're going to be living a life that you don't understand. You're going to be going places that you really don't understand why. You're going to have friends that you really don't understand why you have them. And you're going to be buying and using things that you really don't really care about or want. And after a few years of that, you're either going to go crazy or depressed. And that's why most people are where they are in America today. I'm telling you right now. So eventually you get so caught up, you eventually get stuck. You're in a washing machine because they hijack your brain and you don't have it. It's not yours anymore. And you don't have it to do what you want. You don't have it to look at Bitcoin. You don't have it to find technical analysis. And to learn TA, you need super, super hyper focus. And you need to reestablish the same ideas every day till they start to work and they work and they work and they work. And you need hyper focus and you need your mind. And so if you're giving your mind away, there's no way you're going to become a great trader. Impossible. So I teach how to rework the subconscious mind. It's super important that you do that. Okay. And I can teach you those things. And it's going to come with meditation. It's going to come with blocking out, and it's going to come with nature. You must go into nature. You must use nature at least, I say 3, 4, 5 every day if you can. 1 hour, half an hour. Some time has to be spent in nature so you can rework your subconscious mind. You can let all things leave. You can smell the air. You can feel the breeze. You can hear the birds. You can become part of the earth which you were originally given, right? If you can take your shoes off and go barefoot, unbelievable, even better. But the whole idea is to feel connected to the earth and to get away from this material world that they shove down our throats and hijack our brains from. So I want to keep you clean. I want to keep you pure, and I want to teach you. I believe also believing in God helps because God created this beautiful earth. I've been in nature and I see a bird fly. I see a bird bring a little piece of food to its little baby bird. Or I see a little animal move and I'm like, man, God is so beautiful. Like, look at these creatures and these beings moving through my earth, you know, sharing the space with me. So I harp all about philosophy, all about the brain, all about the mind. So I do see a move here for Bitcoin, possibly going all the way to 21,000. Massive short squeeze about to happen. I see more shorts about to get squeezed right there. Like, that's a massive load of short squeeze right there. They're going, and pretty highly likely we're going to see a nice short squeeze coming in the next couple of minutes to an hour. My man asked about Cornucopia. All right. Cornucopia is sitting at 1 cent, 0.4%, 800%, and 7,000%. It's up 4% today. It is a $10 million market cap. It is a Binance Smart Chain address, BEP20. All right. BEP20. We take a look here. Cornucopia, the island awaits. Cornucopia, the island is a massive play to earn, build to earn, and learn to earn blockchain-based game where players can be rewarded with and or land, properties, and other NFT assets with real-world value, all by playing games in a fun, safe metaverse. Interesting. Kopi token now on Cardano. It is now live on MINSWAP. So we got a swap now for Cardano. MINSWAP is the spot to be. I didn't know that. Now we know. So this is like my spooky swap. This is my Cardano swap. Do I pump? You know, I'm about to pump $5,000 worth of Cardano and start playing the Cardano ecosystem. I wanted to buy some Mallard ducks, some NFTs. I really believe Cardano is pretty close to the bottom. I believe it's a good, in my humble opinion, even if it goes to 15 cents, you know, we're 50% from the bottom. I can take up and downs like that. So in my mind, I mean, yeah. And this thing is worth 0.9 ADA right now for one Kopi. And if ADA pumps, Kopi pumps, you know, again, it looks like it could be a rug pull too. Be very careful. It's a tiny coin. So just, you know, you got to do your own due diligence. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not telling you to buy Cornucopia by any means. I am starting to look at it though, and I'll do my due diligence. I'll look out more, find out more about it, you know. But yeah, and this is how you could buy Kopi. You would buy Cardano. You would connect. I guess, do you have to, I don't know what wallet you connect though. Does this connect to a MetaMask wallet? I don't know if it does. You know what I mean? Hold on, I want to see something here. I don't believe, I've never used this site. So yeah, you need a NAMI wallet. You need a Jerry wallet. Yeah. So to do Cardano, you're going to need these three types of wallets. You're going to need a NAMI, a Flint, an Eternal, a Typhoon, or a Jero. The Jero is the one I find most trusted. They also have a Min wallet, which is mobile supported, which looks like it's coming with MINSWAP. So Min has its own wallet. So this is how you're going to get involved with the Cardano ecosystem. Actually, let's clip this out, everybody. This is a big deal. Hi, my name is Sam Price. I'm also known as Crypto Lifer on YouTube. And I want to talk about the new ecosystem for Cardano. If you followed me for a while, you know I got into Phantom at 18 to 22 cents, and I followed it all the way up to 350. The reason I did that is because I was understanding the DeFi ecosystem. I understand how Uniswap had bogged down fees. I got into Binance Smart Chain, and then I started looking at the next chains that were going to start moving DeFi. And I like to get in at the beginning of a DeFi move. I like to find out where the swaps are, what's going on, what's happening. So I've been honing in and stalking Cardano. And I have found Cardano has a pretty good idea of what's happening here. And I got MINSWAP. So Spooky Swap is for Phantom, right? Quick Swap is for Matic. Serum Labs and Radium, they're, you know, swaps for Solana. Every big chain has a swap, a main swap. PancakeSwap is the main swap for BNB, right? Uniswap is the main swap for Ethereum. So who will win? These are all different, you know, there's a few different swaps out there, and eventually one swap becomes the main swap. Right now, I'm seeing MINSWAP. Now, will MINSWAP be the big one? We don't know. But right now, it's MINSWAP. This is where you would establish yourself inside of the Cardano ecosystem. How DeFi works is you have to get yourself a wallet, then you have to connect that wallet to the ecosystem. Then you can start going to the swaps that are the premier swaps for that ecosystem. For instance, say you bought Phantom on Binance, right? Binance.com. But you had a MetaMask wallet. You can install the Phantom mainnet onto the Binance wallet. You could send, right, the Phantom to that wallet, and then you would be able to establish yourself inside of Spooky Swap and start to swap all the coins that are on the Phantom mainnet. This is the same thing. I'm well versed in this. I've been doing this. I could call myself a professional DeFi guy, I guess. There's really no name for it. I'm not going to claim to be a financial advisor because I am not, so don't even try to place that. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice, but I know a lot about DeFi. I got into Uniswap when it first came out. now almost a year and a half, 2 years, 2 summers ago. It feels like 2 summers ago, a year and a half, a couple summers back. So I just want you to understand that this is probably going to be the main place you want to go. MINSWAP. Cornucopia is also something that we're looking at. Copy tokens. It could be a rug pull. We don't know. Do your own due diligence. I have no clue. I have to do some more research before I dive in all the way. But I just wanted to bring you Cardano's main swap that I found today, MINSWAP. And this could be the beginning of how you enter the Cardano ecosystem. And who knows? You may just find like a safe moon like I did on Cardano and 100x. So, hey, I give you so much information every single day, as well as going over charts, Bitcoin, and so many other things. I give you world markets, the dollar index, and everything else. I'm live Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m., and Saturday and Sunday nights at 8 p.m. I can't wait to see you on my next live stream. Crypto is life. All right, cool. We should definitely clip that out. I hope it was good enough, but that's important. And now the rest of the world can understand where the next swap is for Cardano. So thank you for bringing that super chat up. If you didn't do that, we wouldn't be moving at the speed of light right now. So God bless you and yours. 634 people on the live, 367 likes, $19 in chat revenue. Let's get it up, baby. Let's get it going. Stay motivated. Stay going every single day, 110%. You can, you will, you are the best. Stay away from anyone who's negative in your life. Get them out of your life and continue to move forward at the speed of light. You're great. You're going to do great things. You're an amazing person. Look at this 7-minute. I'm telling you, man, it's looking beautiful. It's still got legs to go to the upside. It could roll over. I've seen both things happen here. We could roll over right to the downside, and we are at a resistance right now. Do you trust the M? See, I wait for a bigger move above a support or resistance zone. Or you long that right shoulder there. See, that's the most aggressive place. To me, if I'm not in that right shoulder trade, you long this falling wedge, and, we got to get above this resistance. Bitcoin's got to close a candle in the 1 hour and the 4 hour time frame above 20,600 to remain bullish. I say 20,008. I would like if we get above 20,008. I'd like it if we get all the way here, above the biggest resistance here at 21K. You know what I mean? Speaking about DeFi, Trump back on Twitter token, mega high risk, but it's early. Can we check map, please? Thank you, sir. Interesting. And I used to go to this place, Token Sniffer, right? And you could put in a coin and see, like, okay, they're still up there. You could type in. There's going to be a bunch of ones. We're not sure which is the right one, though. Look at that. There's so much stuff here. This is crazy. Evidence of, yeah, see, be careful there. But Token Sniffer, see, it tells you evidence. You want to put in the contract address, find out if you can, and then you want to find out what's going on. Token Sniffer will tell you if something looks pretty shady or not. Is what it is, Token Sniffer, right? A good place to check out what's happening in the market. So I like Token Sniffer. Check them out. Go to Token Sniffer when you can. Don't sniff your tokens, baby. No, you got to sniff them, Jamie. Got to sniff them out. 533 flashed right as I came back to the page here. So again, I know it's lackluster. We're waiting for this 7-minute to get above 20,600. Either that or it's going to make a resistance area, and the 1 hour is going to dump us. The 1 hour is very overbought, not in a good spot. However, it's been blasting off today in a bit of a short squeeze. Could just be a bull trap, trying to get everyone in and then take us down. Hey, Sam, could you check out UNCX ETH chart as well as the FDTVL ratio, total value locked? As the FDV-TV ratio on this one, DeFi Llama, completely organic, one for 2 years now. Generally interested to get your thoughts. Shout out to Scalable DDT. Hey, I love you, man. Thank you for the 10 pound. You're the man. $34 in chat revenue. Wow, you people are amazing. Whoever we start coming into the live, you people are awesome. Speaking about DeFi, yeah, thank you, Billy. Appreciate you, Billy. Shout out to all the Blue Crew and the Lifers. Shout out to CNC Ireland. Shout out to Roddy Robinson, a.k.a. the Real Dad Bod. Shout out to Love Learning. Shout out to Jamie Zeno in the house. Shout out to Crypto Musa. It's been too long for my Lifer fam. Been extremely busy on the vineyard with my brother-in-law. Miss my brother, Crypto Lifer, man. Hey, man, we'll continue to plow forward, man. Continue to plow forward. CNC Ireland. Bang, bang, bang. Man, Sam the Goat Price. Shout out to Nick Jacaruso. My man. I love you, brother. Thank you for the $10 super chat, man. God bless you, Nick. You're the man, dude. I love people that brighten my day and make me feel good. Didn't I tell you a short squeeze was about to come? Like there, 39,000 just got squeezed. Didn't I tell you they're about to squeeze them? I told you they're about to squeeze them, people. They squeezed them again. I told you we're going into that red zone. We're about to squeeze. And we got some more short squeeze orange juice in our cup today. Again, get that vitamin C, baby. That vitamin cancel if you got wrecked, if you were shorting. NAMI wallet is the one, though. Everyone likes the NAMI. I've been searching around for somewhere to learn from, and what I see, Sam, is the best. Shout out to Gonzo, man. I love you. Love the vibe this morning. Shout out to Sweaty Dave, man. I love the vibe too, man. The vibe's great. Feeling it. Feeling it, baby. Feeling it. Feeling it, baby. Feeling it. We feeling it. PS5 of gaming. Lifer for president. Bitcoin 1 million, baby. Hey, it's going to hit 1 million. And everyone's going to say, this guy was buying whole Bitcoins at 20K, telling everyone that the Fed was garbage. And that the Fed, and then he also told everyone that the dollar was going to continue up and the Fed was not going to be able to stop it from going up. Because I studied the history of money for the last 5,000 years, and I guess these other people have not. I had someone comment on one of my videos recently. He said, I have a Stanford University education, and I've learned more watching these videos. Yo, straight up, like, straight up. People learn. So basically what he was saying, look, I mean, this is crazy, but look what he says. I have a degree in economics from Stanford. I learned more from your videos than the entirety of my Stanford courses. Come on, man. Like, it's craziness, right? Mike Maloney will teach you so much, man. I'll teach you about the banking system. I'll teach you about the open market system. I'll teach you how bonds are created. Not a super chat for seller. It's just for free. Shout out to Tori for the $2 super chat. May God bless you. You're still going to get it, though. You're still going to get it. Mark Twain, grade 5, baby. Bitcoin $1 up, up, up. Away no more, brother wars. Good morning, Lifer. My bad. I'm late to the stream. It's okay. It's okay, man. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Awesome shirt, Sam. Hey, thanks you, man. Right? I took it out of the Rodney Robinson playbook. You know what I mean? I was like, you know what? I got to look big and tough today. But I also have to have flowery. I need to have the masculinity with the femininity, and I need to combine it all together. Namaste, baby. Namaste. You know what I mean? It's all about the fit, though. It's all about feeling fit, feeling good. I feel good, man. I feel good every day of my life. I'm blessed. Look at this. Booming. Booming. Can we not make it M, please? We make the M. We're headed right back to this point of control at 20,197. That's okay, though. What this is doing is it's solidifying the fact that 20K could hold. You know? We get above this. I mean, this is good. I mean, we still got room in the 7. Show me that love, baby. Wow, the 5-minute has room to go. Interesting. Even this, look at this little flip in the 15 says we could get the pump. I got faith. We're going to 20,725, baby. I got faith. It's looking highly likely that that's where we're about to go. And Bookmap's loading up with the liquidity. I got nothing down here going to drag us. It looks like we're going to 20,750. If you ask me, if I had to make a call, that's where we're going. All right? Is what it is, right? That's the thing you'll see about me, too. I'll tell you what I think. I'll tell you where Bitcoin is likely going to go based on the probabilities of my oscillators, not on what I think, what I feel, and what I believe. Everyone else is like, I think Bitcoin's going to go. I believe we're going to do. I don't do that. I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance. I know not a clue what I'm thinking. I have no idea where Bitcoin's going to go. Like when I woke up this morning, I was like, I feel like it's going to go somewhere. No, I drew an inverted head and shoulder, and it told me that there was a 68% chance that we were going to go to 20,594. And we went to 20,594. Look at, how did I get this measured move? Like, how did I get it that exact? I mean, you just took the length. You take this wick to this wick. Swing it on up, right? And then if you have a resistance point, like you're likely to get to the resistance. So like usually I extend that to the top of this to the top of the wedge because I figured, hey, we'll probably get there. Lo and behold, we did. Okay. Super. We gotta get this pump to the upside. Even the 1 second chart's about to blast. Dude, look at this. I mean the 1 minute chart. 1 minute chart says we're about to blaze out this pennant. All systems seem a go-go right now. So, all right. We can leave Bitcoin alone for a second, right? And we could jump into some of the super chats. What did somebody ask here? Super chats. UNCX ETH on DeFi Llama. DeFi Llama. Check out our borrow optimizer. Shows you what you can do, what you can get. What kind of yields we got going on here? 5%. Base APY for STE, staked ETH. Yeah, 2%. APYs have disappeared. No more fun like cake, man. I haven't even been to the Pancake website recently. PancakeSwap Finance. What are they doing over there? The moon is made of pancakes. Hello, Aptos project teams. Oh, they like Aptos. What is their earn section like? It used to have so much stuff. Up to 43% gains now on Cake BNB. Dude, they're still running farms. Cake BUSD. Interesting. I'm going to start farming again. 43%. The bottom of the market is the best time to start farming. Anywhere between a 50 to, if you could only go down to 50%, like a Bitcoin can only go to 10K, then you know, it's a really, then maybe Cake can only go to $2. You could only really lose 50%. To me, very, very good time to start farming. $196 million in liquidity hanging out, 40x multipliers, up to 43.42% APR. I mean, that's a beautiful. Put 10K in there, make $4,300 a year off of 10K, right? And these are the farms you can earn, but you can also go to the pools. The pools are one asset, the farms are two assets. Stake your cake. See, the flexible APY now is only 2.8. Up to 60, though. How do you get 60? Flexible lock. You got a lock. So now you got a lock for 10 weeks, 25 weeks, max. So I'm about to lock my cake up and do that pretty soon. I haven't done it in a while. I'm going to revamp. I haven't downloaded a MetaMask wallet on my new computer. I'll get it going. I'll bring it back into my MetaMask wallet, and I'll start doing DeFi again on this channel. It's been a long time. I'm feeling more comfortable. So I'm going to stake my cake probably tomorrow on the live. You're going to start seeing me stake cake and stuff like that. So get excited. We're going to, you know, you're going to see a lot of charts, of course, but just people that didn't know my channel, we used to spend a good amount of time on DeFi, and I would look at different things. So definitely check out what's going on. And you guys got me going with DeFi Llama. And so the people have spoken. All right. The people have spoken. So he asked for UNCX. Unicrypt, right? Let's take a look at it. It's got pools, medium, outlook, down. I don't know what down outlook. Optimizer, DeFi yields. Is there an actual like place I can? Okay. I mean, I don't know how to like actually. Yeah, I'm not sure how to actually track this coin, man. 17% is pretty nice, though. That's pretty money. Total value lock, 30-day lockup. That's a pretty good APY. I mean, right? Again, I don't know anything about this project, everyone, so I can't, you know. And I'm not a huge fan of DeFi Llama yet. I don't know enough about them, so I'm always very weird of what I show on the channel because I want to show you things that I know a lot about. So I'd have to do more deep dives on this Unicrypt ETH. Thank you for putting it on my radar. It did look like it did bounce pretty high right here. Look, pretty nice move to the upside. But again, I can't see it on like a whole chart. Like UNCX. Matic looked like it could go. Look at the 4-hour time frame for Matic. Looks absolutely beautiful. 1 hour isn't good. So what I say to everyone is I make flags now. So we need the push up. So we need that extra push up. And then we need like somewhere up into here. And then we need Matic to flag out on the 1 hour. And then I believe I'm in there like swimwear. So once Matic flags out, the stochastics resets. I mean, that 4 hour just looks like we might even go halfway. This 4 hour just looks vicious. It looks vicious. I mean, that's an aggressive 4 hour turning to the upside. MACD about to turn. That looks like a beautiful move for Matic. And again, how would I trade Matic like this? I'm telling you, there's a 38% gain coming from Matic, but that's the 3L token. Regular Matic will probably only go up 9 or 10%. This could go up 33.99. All right. How I would trade this? There's two different ways I would trade this. Okay, two different ways. Because I always like to have options because you can't not have options in life. You got to have options. All right. So I trade MEXC Global, baby. Get $25 airdrop and you'll be entered to also get two racks. You know what I mean? They distribute the 2 racks between 6 people. So we'll break it down. But 19 days left. Join the MEXC Global. Deposit $500. Spot trade $2,000 or $10,000 on futures. I don't do the futures, but I spot trade $2,000 there. You'll get a $25 campaign airdrop. All right. And lo and behold, that's awesome, right? And then one lucky person will be able to get 1,000 future bonus, $1,000 in their futures bonus. Other people will get 5 people will get $200 campaign token, which they could use, you know. So, and that's going to be an awesome giveaway. So check that out. An awesome I don't like using that word because it's sketch, but Crypto Lifer, you know, that's an event we have with them. Check it out, MEXC Global, man, whenever you get a chance. Link in the description below, and I am affiliated with them. I do get commission from MEXC Global if you trade MEXC Global, so check them out. Why do I like MEXC Global? Because I caution beginners from trading 20x, 15x, 50. The fact that they give 200x leverage to young traders is crazy. Like, you know, giveaway for new NFT users too. Trade 100 USD ETF, get 100 back. Look, trade to be rewarded with token and honors. Leverage ETFs FTT bonus. For new users, complete a transaction valued at $100 to get the bonus. Register and trade ETFs, right? So bang, bang, bang. You do not have to trade ETFs, but that's their ETF fiesta. But I love trading their leverage ETFs. So look, you go to Matic. They got a Matic 3L ready to go. Already up 2% on the day in 24 hours, right? So Matic 3L is how I would trade Matic on MEXC Global. Look at that, leverage E 3.33. Look at that. Why is there always the 333 everywhere I go? I find it so strange. Like, I touch something, 333. I go somewhere, 333. I used to say it on my channel, and I was like, people watching my channel are going to start seeing it happen, and they're going to say, I'm not making it up. They're going to watch it, follow me around wherever I go, the 333. You know what I mean? They even have 4X ETFs and 5X ETFs, but only for maybe blue chip coins like Bitcoin and some bigger ones. But they have so many ETFs on 3X. And that means you get 3 times the gain if the trade goes well. So we're watching Bitcoin, right? We're going to watch that 1 hour reset. Right now, we are hitting the resistance. Clear as day, we can't get above the resistance. So it looks like we're going to roll over and not make it above this node here and come back down and possibly retest this area here at 20,200. 20,005 is now resistance. We couldn't get above it. Clear as day, we made an M here. We made an M here. Unless something drastically changes in the next few minutes, seems like, man, 1 minute says we're going to pump. 1 minute says we're just going sideways and we're about to blast. So that's interesting. Look at that 1 minute chart. It says we're going up. That's like a bull flag that's about to pump. Interesting. Let's see. Double bottom. Let's fly, baby. Let's fly. Show me the money, baby. I really want to get above this resistance. It would solidify the move. The 7 minute does have room. I don't see why we won't. Measured move, 20,800, 20,780. Bit of a cup with a side handle there. Come on, Bitcoin. Do your best work, baby. Let's go. So Matic will move with Bitcoin, in my humble opinion. A little more of a pump. Then they both go sideways on the 1 hour time frame. And then maybe later tonight, 8, 9, 10 tonight, could be time to open up some trades because we're going to have a nice 10, 12 hours, you know, a 10-hour gap. And that usually how long it takes for the 1 hour to reset. And so I'm already preemptively planning. See, I've seen all these. I've backtested the 1 hour, and I know how long, you know, on average, it depends, but I know on average how long it takes to oscillate back. So I see a good 4 hour, and then my mind's already, well, I got to wait a little bit for the 1 hour to play out. You know what I mean? So I could backtest these theories and show you this stuff if you want. Like, so look. My mom always says, but show them, Sam. Teach them even more. Let them know even more, Sam. And I'm like, all right. I'll give them the special sauce. So look, like that 4 hour wanted to move. Everything looked good on the 4 hour time frame. So you go back to where this blue line is and you see, but like the 1 hour was hot. So even though the 4 hour looked good where the blue line was, like if you go back to the 4 hour, looks like a perfect entry, right? But there was some more downside coming because the 1 hour was hot. So you wait for the 1 hour to reset first, then you enter the trade. Bam. You nail the divergence, you get it. And so I'm basically giving you the same concept here, but just in a higher version of the section of the trade. Like after it broke out, made a flag. Flags after falling wedges are highly likely to continue. So we're setting up for this 4 hour trade to possibly go pretty well. Okay. That's what we're kind of setting up for. We do have to worry about the 22 hour and the daily. They're overbought and they could end it. But look, even the daily is getting a green candle on a retest. So I'm trading this 4 hour. The 4 hour looks good. I'm also trading a traditional retest. Resistance, resistance, resistance. We made the pattern, and we came back to retest this same area. It doesn't have to be an exact line. It could be a range. Let me get my slanted range. Where's my slanted range? There you go. You can make slanted rectangles, too. It's pretty cool. See, like that. Now, that's our range, and I believe we could bounce. Now, one thing I do see happening that I'll break down for you is the 4 hour may be working with the daily, and we may go 1, 2. We may get a big push up, and look, that's going to be a head and shoulder pattern. Agreed? So I'm just keeping you privy to everything that could happen. All right. I'm not trying to confuse you. I just want to be, I'm like the chess player giving you your opponent. He say he might move the rook, he might move the queen, he might move the horse. And I'm trying to give you like each move of each of those pieces. So when it happens, you have like your subconscious mind has something to go off of. You're like, well, I've already seen that. Lifer has actually projected that into my brain. So you'll actually, so come to my live stream. I'll rework your subconscious mind. If you show up every single day, you're going to be listening to what you need to hear and not the nonsense and TikTok and all this other garbage that's going to corrupt your brain. So I'm also going to bring up love, light, the pursuit of happiness, God, love, stay positive, and I'm going to drink lemon water. So like, what else do you need? What else do you need? You're going to stay healthy in the mind. You're going to stay healthy in the body. You're going to stay healthy spiritually and financially. The 4 pillars of life. You have all 4 of those things taken care of, then you got it, baby. You got all your finances taken care of, enough where you can give money to other people and take care of other people. You're good to go. Your body's taken care of so well that you're in shape and you can help others. You're not, you don't have diabetes. You're not hurting. Great. You have a good connection with God and you love others and you gratitude for your life. Boom. Right? So you got your finances, you got your spirituality, right? You got your body. And then love, like I got a loving wife and a good family. Like the people connection is important too. Getting good connections with the people in your life. So, yeah. Look, we fell out. That's so whack, right? M pattern. Look, shoulder, head, and a shoulder there too. We're getting resistance. And this is how it works. Now, we could be squeezing, but I'm like, come on. Like, really? You're about to pop. Playing games right here. Can we look at ESO? Comb bottoming with divergence. We'll take a look at comb. Sammy in the sky with diamond. Shout out to Nick Jacaruso. Listen, everyone, what Sam is explaining. Don't let it go in one ear and come out the other ear. Shout out to Boosted Frequency. I love you, man. Zero just ate a ton of bacon and sausage, biscuits, and gravy from Crackle Barrel. Right now, MG, it was amazing. They catered for the uppers, and I snuck in and snagged some. Not financial advice here. He was like, nom, 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 nom. No, what happened was they catered, right? They had this whole thing. Then they said, everyone, we need to check one thing. They went out. Ronnie went in the room. He ate every single thing. They came back. There was nothing on the table. They were like, what happened? Like, Ronnie's like, he's like around the corner. He ate every single piece of bacon on that plate. Oh, man. So, are we going to 10K? We're going to deep dive if we go to 10K right now. My caption is not misleading. I'm going to deep dive whether we go to 10K. 100%. Big question. I want to deep dive this idea. What would it take to get to $10,000? So, what would it take? What would it take? So, let's remove our drawings. Let's look at the daily time frame. What would it take? What would it take to get to 10,000? Is the question that is on everybody's mind. Everybody wants to know. Okay? So, let's break it down. Let's flip the chart upside down. And let's act like we're in a bear market trying to get to a bullish scenario. That's what I like to do. Okay? Let's go to like the 4-day, 3-day chart. Let's talk. So we had a double bottom. We pushed to the upside. Room. But we are at this strong resistance. We just can't seem to get above this resistance here. Am I wrong, right? So we've been hitting this resistance. Can't seem to break it. We're having a tough time. If we get above there, right? And you can see it carries over all the way through here. And that's why we're at this resistance. Okay? Because that's our previous place of, Now we try to break through this and get to here. Okay? This would be 13,090. We'd have to break through that and then continue. It's only like 2 places to get above. And then we would get to about 2,300. And there's 800. There's 10K. We're not that far away, right? Could we break to the upside? We're in this ascending triangle. Has a measured move. And that takes you right to 9,100. Or to a measured move to a point of control at 9,000 even. So, I mean, can we continue to the upside? Is the question. Now I'm going to flip us back upside down and talk about it. I keep showing you the weekly divergence. And honestly, it's just, as much as I want to say anything is possible and whatever's, like, when we got up here and there was weekly bullish, there was weekly bearish, okay? When we got up here and there was weekly bearish, it was like you had to come to terms with that idea. you couldn't just say, oh, we're going to go to 100K. You couldn't do that. You had to be like, that is divergence. I have to listen. And so it's the same thing I'm doing now with this. Like, it's divergence. I got to listen. You know, it's a swing down, but this is a swing up. And it's very rare. And I keep trying to find how many times I've seen it before in Bitcoin's life cycle. So I scanned the weekly every single place I could. Look, here I was like, there's a little move. No, here this is like swings down, but that still swings down. This swings down. This was a little flat. You could say it's kind of, you could say this was like a slight version of it. And that was a bit of a bottom because that angle is not the same. It's like a class C. But it's like, it's a stretch though. The other place I get is this. This is like kind of a move down, but this is kind of a move up, and that's hidden bullish. And we would have a huge move. And that's a bit of hidden bullish right there on the weekly chart. And then I keep looking here. That swings down. That swings not as flat. It's like a class, and we did get a jump. And then right there, like it's kind of a move down here. Well, this is a flat move, and it's like the closest thing I could find in 2018. And so I'm just taking it. I'm going through this with a fine-tuned comb with you, and we'll get to comb in a second. Thank you for the comb super chat. Going with a fine-tuned comb. And here we have a little bit of swing up here while this swings down. We have another hidden bullish on the weekly. That's swing up, this swing up, but this swings down. So I keep getting the hidden bullish. And look, any type of bullish divergence on the weekly channels us to the upside. It really does. Let me move my moving averages so I can really see here. And I guess like the, right here. That's legit bullish divergence right there. 2015. So the last time we see anything similar to what I see now, and this one's real big, was back here. Now, what we can do is, when we were back here, look, the weekly was overbought. Look at this. The weekly was overbought. We were at 300. We did slip a little bit to 200. So we did drop 30%. Right? But once we hit the divergence, that was it. We had bottomed out. The only weird thing about this is usually you bottom out with divergence with the local stochastics low. That's got me a little, like that's, and I have to push an anomaly theory here, which is when we were overbought here on the weekly RSI, we would continue to go up even though we were really high. And we're getting into a high zone again. So can we realistically go to 10K? I mean, I believe it's what percentage of me believes we could? I think there's a 30% chance we go to $10,000. I do. I think it's, I was like 90-10 the other day, and I went all in for Bitcoin. Like, I went in at 19,282. Because if we go to 10K, I'm going to buy more down there, and then I'm only going to be down 50%. So I did the math. I said, man, I'd rather take the risk now and get in when the whole world's telling you you're going somewhere. The only thing is I really do like Peter Brandt. Like, I listen to him. Follow me on Twitter. I greatly appreciate it, Are we going to 10K for Bitcoin? Yes or no? Tell me why. You got to tell me why. Are we going to 10K for Bitcoin? Yes or no? Tell me why. With today's live stream, with the theme of today's live stream, are we going to 10K for Bitcoin? Yes or no? Tell me why. Right? And send now. Also, look, grab that. If you could answer this tweet, I would greatly appreciate it. Look, the 33 at the end. 3233. You see that? The 33. I'm just, even when we have it, I still even see it. Hit up the tweet. Give us an answer. Okay. And I'll do the same here to the chat. Hit up the tweet. Give us an answer. Let us know how you feel. Okay. Thank you so much. Shout out to the $44 in chat revenue. You people are unbelievable. Unbelievable. Like the best. You're the best. Look, we also have merchandise, everyone. I know you've seen the merch. Check it out. All you have to do is go to my channel. Really simple, right? I love Method Man, by the way. Favorite rapper growing up. Go to my channel, and if you go to home, actually, no, if you click on the video, right? Should see the store down here. Where's the store? The store is usually right there. Always. I was having the store load nicely before, but hit the store here, and look, you can buy anything you want. Hoodies, hats, cups, mugs, jars, whatever you fancy, jump on in. Support the crypto lifer. Put a patch on your shirt, put a patch on your hat. Let them know that you're in crypto for life, baby. Crypto for life, right? So check it out, man. Awesome products so you could support me. And remember my positive energy every single day. I could die. And you're like, man, I used to watch this channel every day. I love this guy. You never know. I'm sorry to be morbid, but, you know, shout out to the 36,800 subs. On our way to 37K, baby. We're so close to 40,000. So close. I just want 40K so bad. I know we can do it. I know we can get there. And it's each and every one of you that got me here in the first place, so thank you. I'm also going to pin the Max Global link in case you're trying to find it. You want to join our team on Max Global. We're banging. We're moving. Millions of dollars in trade volume. Sam, love you, man. So helpful. I'm not trading much, but just followed your Bitcoin and Matic. I'm going for it. I can't wait to take your course. You have so much knowledge. Your #1 Discord. Best for sure. Thank you. Anytime, man. Colin, you're the man, dude. Thank you so much. And I thank you for reaching out this morning. I appreciate it. Everyone, if you have any questions about your subscription, you have any questions about what's happening, you got in, you got out, you want to figure out something else, or you're leaving from crypto to payment, or you want to go from one payment to another, whatever you got, you know, hit up our admin, Jamie. He's amazing. All right, now Jamie's going to hit up every 5 seconds. Sorry, Jamie. Or email cryptolifers@gmail. DMing me will just put you in a slew of DMs where I'm just sometimes running from. So, you know, I try to answer as many as I can, but I can't tell everyone that I'm going to answer every DM that I get. If you really need to reach out to me, if there's something going on, you email my wife and my team, and they will make sure that I find out what's going on and we take care of it right away. Shout out to the 740 people on the live, 485 likes. You know, we got such a great Discord. You know, we made such a beautiful community. It was each and every one of you changing each and every one of our lives together. It was you hitting the like button. It was you becoming just amazing people. So I need 300 of you amazing people, a little under of you 300 amazing people, 250 amazing people to keep that like button going. If we get to 700 likes, you're going to get to 1,000 people on the live. We had 1,000 people last week, 2 weeks ago. I want to get back there. It would be awesome. So if you can push us to the limit, it's you who's going to get us there. I can only go so far. I can only show up every day. I can only do what I do every single day. It's you that's going to change it. It's you that's going to get me to the top. It's you that's going to get it going. So I need you all to do your part, or I can't achieve my goals in life. My goals have you basically have to become a participant for me to achieve my dreams. I can't get there without each and every one of you. So I've thrown myself, and honestly, that's how you know I trust God, because God made each and every one of you, and I believe God is there for me. So I believe God will provide you for me, and together He provided me for you, and together we're going to just move together. We're going to make a beautiful channel. This is going to go to 50K, 100K, 1 million subscribers and more. There's no reason why it won't. You can do anything you put your mind to. We are just getting started. We are just getting started. All right. You know my crazy idea where I always talk about a wedge that falls out and falls back in, you know? So again, can we go to 10K is the question everybody wants to know. Can we go to 10K? All right. We could. I'm open-minded to believe we can. I just want to make that really clear. However, we would have to break that 17.5 wick first, right? And go lower. Do we capitulate? You know, and we talk about the dollar index a lot. Let's break down the dollar. Let's talk about it. We got the pullback for Bitcoin now. Just not strong, right? Bitcoin didn't get the volume it needed to get above that zone. Look, let's see what happened here. Do we get a complete meltdown? So that was my 1 minute thing. Now, you know what's interesting now, though? I'm going to show you something now. Watch. I'm going to redo all this now. Like we did it already this morning. To convey my messages for you, I need a rework. But I got so much cool data that I got here. All right. So I'm going to zoom in and delete. Just give me a moment here. Because like we know where we're at now. Now I see something different, and I want to change the perspective for you. Okay. Believe me, everything's still on the table. And remember, I drew this bigger idea, this ascending triangle that I believe we could be making right now, as long as we hold that zone, this diagonal trend line that I was drawing. Which kind of does this, right? And then I was like, well, if that's the diagonal trend line, then there's a chance we follow it. And if we follow it, there's a chance we make this ascending triangle. This is a new concept I actually just started doing. Like, your subconscious mind will grab data that it's seen before and start going with it. One day you'll just do something different you've never done. You're like, why am I doing that? Just let it go. It's your subconscious mind leading you. It's taking the data that you fed it, and it's leading you to another realm. It's giving you that data back in a more organized manner that's helping you compute. I do this all the time. Having a good night's sleep and feeding yourself the right information can really propel you to greatness. I'm telling you right now. So get off the TikTok, get off the Instagram, get off the nonsense. Research what you want to find out today. Go after what you want to do. Have a goal set and go after your goal. Do not let the rest of the world take you off of your focus or what you want to do with your life. Focus is key. So key, all right? So back to the basics here. We go to the 7. I'm going to show you something that I see happening. I just saw. I see a beauty. Now, look, the 7-minute is still very oversold, is it not? I don't remember deleting the indicators. Yeah, 7 minutes still oversold, so we're expecting a move. We still are expecting our move to the upside. We started it. We're still expecting our move to the upside. It has not, right? We actually did an SR flip. Resistance, 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 break, bounce. We did an SR flip at 20,300. We're starting to hold that zone. I'm starting, you know, this isn't M, but look, I'm seeing this now. And that's an ascending triangle that wants to get groovy, baby, right? And that's telling me we are going to get up to that $20,900 level, right? And then we go to Bookmap again, and we stay consistent with it. We really, again, do not have any orders down here. We have more orders up here in the same direction that I'm talking about. It's looking like a short squeeze is going to come later on today. I think they broke the sentiment. Everyone sees this overbought 1 hour, and they got everyone thinking we're going to dump. But they don't know how to look at the 7-minute and the liquidity zone. So I think I'm looking for one more short squeeze possibly going on. Again, we didn't get above the resistance. You could say we are at resistance. I get it. We have resistance at 20,566, 20,000, yeah, 20,550, 20,566. I got to let this 7-minute play out, though. I got to give the 7-minute its cycle. And that's the difference between me and a lot of other traders. I'm going to let each time frame play its way out because I've backtested every single one of them, and I know how they work in conjunction with each other. It's insanity. It'll blow your mind, but once you start to get it, everything will change. You know what I mean? The 4Ds are what we do here every day. We have the desire to change our lives. We have the dedication to do it every single day. We have the discipline to do it even days when we don't feel good. Some days I feel amazing inside, but like I don't feel good. My knees might hurt. My back hurts. I press record. I hit that live stream. I go for it. I throw my chips into the ring, right? And I go for it. The discipline is really needed at times where it's just like feels like you can't. The discipline. You'll fall back on your habitual discipline. And then the determination just to keep pushing forward every single day, no matter what happens. These are the 4Ds of my life. The desire, the dedication, the discipline, the determination. Use these 4Ds and continuously push every single day of your life. I'm telling you right now, do not take no for an answer and stay away from negative people. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. Hey, I love it, man. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a stop hunt. Anytime, man. Hey, can you check BTC? In the 1 hour, it's making an inverted cup and handle. Dropping those life or knowledge bombs. Rodney, don't make them cry. After you scare them, tell them that they are safe and loved. Lifer, I first seen you on the Frankie Candle Show. Since I've been watching you, I've learned so much. Some of the missing pieces I've needed. I'm subscribing soon. Hey, Santiago, I love you, man. Thank you for coming on in. I appreciate you, brother. I love you. Thank you. Just 75 likes to reach 600 likes today, fam. Thank you so much for saying that. You're the best. We can get there. I'm open-minded. We trade on probabilities, and the probabilities say, no, 10K is a stretch. Everything is possible, though, step by step, day by day, y'all. There you go, man. Bang, bang, bang. Change your life, baby. Join the Crypto Lifers. He will change your life. Shout out to Wayne Mustafa. Your motivation lingers. Many lifers are in my head. Question, when making fib extensions, your motivation lingers. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Because my motivation does not linger. Many lifers are in my head. I love it. I don't know what that means either. But question, when making fib extensions, are there times when you don't check indicators? Bless you. May God bless you too, Pierre. Pierre Braun, man. Like Scooter Braun. Pierre Braun. I love that. Fib extensions are times when you don't check indicators. Honestly, I don't really use fib extensions. I use measured moves. I always saw fib guys that use fib extensions, and I found my measured moves were like a little more accurate, or sometimes they were exactly the same. So I don't really use fib extensions, man. I don't. And look, I'll tell you what. Let me show you, and I can prove it to you that I don't use them and that I'm accurate. See, everything I do, I can prove. That's the thing about me. I have an example or something I did in the past where you can go back and actually like back test the theory. Look at Solana, all right? Go back to Solana on the weekly. I got into Solana at $37, all right? as it started like somewhere in this area, right? And it made its run up. And as it ran up, I just was able to continue. I hit every move for Solana on this run up. Who remembers me hitting these moves? Was that anyone in the trading group just remember us taking Solana hand over fist like every other day? And how we did it, you know? And so how did we do it? I didn't never use fib extensions, not once. And so I can prove to you, and I hit I got us all the way to the top of the move. Never once did I use a fib extension. You have to remember, I was trained somewhat traditionally, but then I just kind of let my brain go places where most people may never have gone because their teacher would have kept them in a pocket where I never got kept in. So I pushed the limits. I did things that most people never would have done to do what I had to do. And I think because of that, I see a realm of TA that I think a lot of people in the whole market don't see. It's just a completely unique aspect of me. Here's that blue line. Here's the run up on Solana. So look, like, you basically just take it one level at a time. So if you take it one level at a time, you really don't need fib extensions. And I can teach you this. Like, look, this was a flag. I took the measured move of the flag, right? As that started to get up, the stochastics got high, and I knew, and then we started to kind of, and I said, okay, and then I made another flag. Then I took the measured move of that flag, and I said, well, that's our next destination. And I said, we're likely to go to 127, and we hit my next one, right? Then I was like, okay, and then we made a new one, and I made this, right? I took the lane to the pole again and said, there's our next location. And I hit that, right? And then I grabbed this pole, right? And I said, this is our move of our next move to the upside. Fine, that fib extension may have gotten you a little closer to that fib. I'll give you that on that one. But, I mean, I was off by, like, pennies, and my Stokes got high again. My measured move of my Stokes, I believe, are even more accurate than fib extensions. But, again, you do whatever makes you happy. Like, someone would say, bull, lie, like I get, blah, blah, blah. Look, and then you take this move, and that was where we were going again. And then I hit the top. And then if you go to the weekly, then you're overbought on the weekly, and it's time to get out of the trade. So I used the small time frames to get myself up. And when the bigger time frames told me the run was over, the run was over. You know what I mean? Then you went sideways here. And at this point, you could have traded like the weekly. You get it? With a measured move. And like, I just don't see the need for fib extensions in my life. I don't use them. I use fib retracement. But I do not use fib extension. And again, you do whatever makes you happy. Some people might look at that and be like, what a clown. He doesn't use fib extension. But like, I also took Solana all the way to the top. And I did it live in front of my whole crew. And we hit so many trades. So like, I have people to back me up that I hope took many of those trades because I put them all out over and over and over again. You know what I mean? So yeah. Can you please look at ETC? Thank you and God bless. So let's look at the super chats. Comb, ESO, Doge, Bitcoin, and ETC. Let's take a look at Comb. And thank you for the super chat. Whoever the moderator doing the super chats today, may God bless you and yours. Thank you for the love. I appreciate it. So let's take a look at Comb here. Wow, took a beat down. Look at that. I mean, again, the weekly was overbought and pushing down, right? So the weekly didn't look too good. 3 days getting low, telling you you're getting close to an accumulation point. We had Comb in this, we took it for a little bit of gain there, right? To the upside, 28% gains in total on the wick. So I'll look at Comb again now. I mean, wow, it got beat to the ground. Daily got shredded. The weekly still says it could go lower, which is interesting. 2-week chart's just getting started. See, the 2-week chart for Bitcoin's way out the low. Comb is not. I don't know. That's weird. Like, does this go super low? It is a new project, so be careful. I don't like buying things at the absolute bottom. This is the absolute bottom. What is that?
Is that a spider?
No, that's a crab. Where'd you get that? Where'd you get it?
Oh, it was in the bathroom, I guess, because they filled the thing up with water. I thought it was
What thing with water?
big spider.
Wait, come here. Wait. Tell me what's going on here, please. Don't just show me stuff and not show me. Like, let me see it. Because I'm bugging out right now. That's a crab. Like, where was it?
It was in the tub because they were plastering and they had buckets, so it must have been on the bucket. I thought
so they go crabbing. These guys are fishermen or something.
I guess so. I thought it was a spider in the bathroom.
So my wife has people doing the sailing right now upstairs, and she brings me this, and she's like, "Is that a spider?" And I'm like, "That's a crab." Like, I live near the ocean, so I'm like, how is there a crab in my house? Like, I don't live near. And I start freaking out, and then she's just gonna walk away. Like, oh, I just thought it was a spider. I'm like, no. Like, you need to tell me how there's a gosh damn crab in my house.
Give me the crab.
And I'm looking at her like, how the hell is there a crab in my house? Like, and are they all over the house? Are they getting everywhere? Like, where are these crabs? Like, oh my God, I have crabs. Babe, do you have crabs?
Sam.
Sorry.
I'm gonna take a shower. They're gonna be back at 2:30, so if you wanna, cafe.
Okay. Okay. It's so insane. Like, how do you see a crab in the house? Like, it's nuts. I get it if you live near the beach, but like a little baby crab. She's like, I thought it was a spider. I'm like, no, babe. Like, please explain how this happened. And then she was just gonna walk away with me wondering how a spider crab got in the house. Like, it's just nuts. I love women. Bro, your reaction. I know, I did that for you guys. It's good TV, man. Oh my God, I have... You guys, stop. Could comb get us out of this? I mean, I wouldn't touch this with a 10-foot pole. I really wouldn't. I don't like trading bottoms. It's not my thing. You know what I mean? It's just not my thing. I like a bottom that's already up a little bit first. Sorry. It doesn't sound... I like a bottom when it's up a little bit. Oh my gosh. Had trouble breathing there for a second. I don't know what was going on. I like my bottoms a little higher up than the low than on the floor. So, I mean, this could break out. I mean, the 3-day and the daily do say they want to bounce, but it's not my cup of tea. You know what I mean? Like, I'd wait for this to bounce up here, get somewhere up in here, do some damage here, then make a falling wedge and like bounce off of this area. And that's where I'd like to jump into comb, possibly something like that. You know what I mean? So like, I just, my trading style, unless I love a project and I'm all about it, I'm not touching bottoms. I'm just not. The only bottoms I'm touching are Bitcoin's bottoms. You know what I mean? And my wife's. Saddlebaggy, cup and handy. Stay positive. How can a coin go below its starting price? I don't know, man. I don't know. But anything is possible, baby. You can always go lower. Just know that. LOL, the Crypto Lifer show is good this morning, man. Shout out to Jonathan Lavoy. Thank you for coming on in, man. We love you. Sammy got back. Shout out to Border Rock, man. Better than what is he saying? Better than the Nositol fam? Oh man, Jesus. Lifer sir, what are your thoughts on smart money concept in liquidity block trading strategy? I don't use that. I don't need it, and I never had to. Thank you. Moving on. Pleasure seeking. I don't put things in my brain I don't need. I make gains. I figured out how to do it. I keep doing it. I don't know how you make gains. It may not be the same way as me. Nobody should make gains the exact same way, but we should all kind of learn from each other, right? He said ESO. I don't know what ESO is. I think this is the second time someone's asked me about ESO. I don't know what ESO is. I could find it out here on this. What is ESO? I know there's force, ESO force, but doesn't come up here. I don't know what ESO is. Super chats, ESO, Doge, Bitcoin, ETC, and NMNW. Ooh, I love going over NMW. You got me going over my favorite coin in the game. Let's look at dollar index. We need to look at the DXY, everybody. Sad to say. I don't want to, but we have to. So look, I had the dollar index. We had it in this beautiful channel. We suggested that it would dump to the downside and break down, right? Remember? We said bearish retest of this pennant. We got that. We fell down. We kept showing signs that we were going to dump, all right? And we did. Then we made this pennant last night, and we were oversold on the stochastic, suggested it would pump, and it did. Look, the measured move. Length of the pole. Then it made another flag, and we wanted it to dump back, but look, now it's curving. See that? It's attempting to pump today now. They're doing something shady. They're going to try to save it. I don't know why, but, you know, I mean, I guess for the sake of our America, but this is going to pump, it looks like, which could dump Bitcoin. I don't like what I'm seeing here for the dollar index. See that? 15 minutes a little too high, though. 7 minutes is spent. So can we get this dump? Or are we just going to go sideways? But I see the dollar dumping in sideways, right? But then the 1 hour does want to make a bit of a quick push and then back down. but just watch it closely. Can we go over Casper? We'll take a look at Casper for sure. Thank you. Elder Scrolls Online. No idea what that is. Nuz, we out here grinding. Shout out to David Kendall, my man. Short Doge, target 0.075. That's what you're doing, Bitcoin Mania, my man. Big hug from Brazil, baby. Thank you so much. Amandio Leonardo, thank you so much. Hi, man. Respect you, man. What are your thoughts on XRP case? Finishes, they will win in the short term. Honestly, the government can keep things going as long as they want. I was naive as a young guy. I was like, oh, you know, they're going to win. They're going to do it. And my older friend was like my 60-year-old friend was like, listen, like, governments do whatever they want. And, like, it is what it is, you know? And just, like, they can extend that case as long as they want. And they can just keep using your tax dollars, too. Sad, they're using our tax dollars to hide us from our own investment. It's so strange. Such a convoluted... The people that represent the people just stopped representing the people. They started representing themselves to the point of no return, and now they're completely out of touch. Like, they don't even know who the American people are. They think they tell us who we are, and we're like, no, that's not who we are. Like, we know who we are. We're not who you tell us. They try to tell us who we are. The news literally tries to tell you who you are. Come on, man. I know who I am. I go to nature to find out who I am, right? That's where I find out who I am. So, straight up. Dollar index looks like it could get a bit of a move. We want an M pattern here. We want this to make an M here, too, and dump to the downside. All right? You want to look at your 4-hour time frame. 4 hours spent on the dollar. It's about to tank. See that? And this is at resistance. So, we don't want to see the dollar get above either 111.21 or 111.80. You know? 21 would be even better. I want to see this dumps. That's going to be moon mission for Bitcoin. 21,005, 22K possibly. All right? So, let's take a look at that tweet. How we doing on the twit? 3 retweets, 23 likes. Thank you so much. And a bunch of people answering. Are we going to 10K for Bitcoin? Yes or no? Tell me why. Definitely possible, but I don't know if there's enough weak-handed people to eliminate in the market to get it down there. However, if we do, I don't think it'll be when people are expecting it. If I were a whale, I would rather pump to 30K, then move it towards 10K. Yes, manipulation, lock and load. My man, look at that. I don't think we will get that low unless we have a big black swan event. There are so many people interested in Bitcoin that they will front run any big dip. Similar to what you did buying Bitcoin at night at 18K. You knew it could go down further, but you were okay with the price. Exactly, like so many people will front run like I did. And maybe I might start a fad. People might start, you know what I mean? To be honest, most TA says we're going lower. If it wasn't for your special sauce, I'd be short. That divvy though, interesting. And I mean, huge issues with PayPal today, right? I mean, no, RSI is exhausted and below any time in this history. Below this RSI, and we aren't entering, and we are, no, RSI is exhausted below any time in its history. That's what I was saying, Mike Fitz. I don't want us to go to 10K to get that cheap Bitcoin. I know you do. No, because Bitcoin going to 10 million. Hibachi, bacon beach, baby. Hibachi, bacon on the beach, baby. You're funny, man. Possibly yes, likely no. Just likely at the top of the world was screaming 100K Bitcoin, they got wrecked. We're now in that same moment at the bottom, and a lot of people are going to regret not stacking bags here. After hours investing, my man. No way. Too many indicators show no, not like bullish divergence, double bottom, similar way to 2015. Crossing MACD 8-day never fails. Signal, I just don't believe it, and I'm all in. Wow. Hold steady. I'm team bottom in. Oh, wow. Fib target is 11.95, but everything can happen in crypto land. Okay. I don't know if Bitcoin can get to 10K, but with all the negative macro factors, I highly doubt we see the bottom. We have seen the bottom. Interesting. 31K for Rodney Coin. So funny. No. Who is that? Maybe. Possible sell-off from the miners close. Or the whales will FOMO and the miners will be fine. Definitely not. It doesn't happen. What do you think? Tell us. I love it. Just come to my stream every day. I'll show you what the charts convey. I won't tell you what I think. Spooky Shiba. That's something I keep hearing about. They're pushing it on me there. But wow, you guys did an amazing job. Like, that's a heavy interaction. I really appreciate that. Please retweet this. If you retweet this, it really gets it out there. I appreciate it. 8,695 followers. On our way to 9,000 followers, man. Boom, boom. Lifer hacks too. Ergonomic mouses.
And their hand hurts. Now, I was a video editor for years.
Check this out. I'm not going to play it all the way. You definitely want to check this out. Can help you in your charting. If you have problems with your charts, jump on in there. That will help you with your charting. Get yourself a mouse that will keep your hand going. I'll explain it. And you get to see the behind the scenes of the studio. You might want to see that. Kind of fun little area there. And, yeah. Dogecoin trending in the United States, man. Dogecoin trending. Radar. Dogecoin. Super chats, DOGEBTC. And that brings us to Doge. All right. So I think we've answered whether we go to 10K. We had a pretty good talk about it. You guys can continue to add to the question. I'd greatly appreciate it. $68 in chat revenue, 650 people on the live, 563 likes. Can I get the likes up to the watchers? Thank you. Yeah. Shout out to each and every one of you for jumping on in, and thank you for sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. The Lifer Show. Together we make the strongest crew in crypto. Cleaned up, keep up strong in a month's time. This will be you also. Cash out of my trade, deposited profits in my wallet. Big gains. Started with $5,000. My man started with $5,000. He has $288,000 in his wallet. All love, always, and always. I'll be back. My man. Cleaned up. Keep strong work in a month's time. Keep up strong work, and in a month's time, this will be you also. Wow. Big gains. Started with $5,000. He's going to start back again. Hard work pays off. Hard work, steel balls, and a bit of luck, man. My man. Wow. How long did it take? 1 month. He went from $5,000 to $288,000. Unbelievable. But yeah, it feels good to not be studying the charts. LOL. Rest my mind. Keep owning those charts. Well done, brother. See you in a week, a month, or whatever. I'm back at it. Whenever I'm back at it. You'll be back before you know it, man. This market will drag you right back in. Yeah, man, I was naturally better at seeing shorts than longs. Yeah, some people are. Some people are more prone to a short than a long. It's funny. That just happens. Doge chain, shilling. So that coin's getting shilled hard. I'm from Baltimore. Crabs are delicious. You're funny. All right. Lifer, where info for your trading group? It's so simple, man. Below every single video. It's just right there. You know what I mean? It's like, it says join the trading group. Look. You're watching the live, right? So you're watching the live right here, and you got links below the live stream, of course, right? All right. And right here, join the trading group. Discord. Takes you to my Discord server, which is free. Then you can also watch some free stuff. Look, my Discord server is free. I want to make this clear. People don't realize that. You can join my server and get these free guides. And these are free. 5 essential crypto tools, how to trade crypto, get started in crypto, the crypto mindset. I mean, these are free. People would charge you like $1,000 to $500 for this type of stuff. This is all free for you. So don't be scared. Get on in there. And then check the gains on gains tab and see what we've been doing, like the accurate call from this morning. Oh, you had the piece of it. If you could put that inverted head and shoulders, shrink this picture and put the people want to see that inverted head and shoulders, Sean, twice in a row. It's kind of like the calling. I get it, though. They may not be able to piece that together. You know what I mean? I would forget my face, and I'd be more into putting the inverted head and shoulder because you already got me here. That's just constructive criticism. You're doing great. I love you. I don't want to say anything wrong. Thank you. I get biased in the shorts, but to be fair, I joined the crypto community for the first time in January 2022. It's been downtrending the whole time, and I've never seen a bull run. Yeah, I mean, there you go. Lifer, I was studying 25 to 30 hours a week mathematics for 3 years. I don't need more. I don't need more when I look at the charts. I was studying 25 to 30 hours weekly mathematics for 3 years. I don't need more. I don't know what that means. I agree with the criticism. LOL. Please chart EOS. Got to make 100% sure people see before and after, or else they can call BS. Exactly. I want to make it sure exact. That's why all my trades are exact. Like, you can't call it. You can actually rechart all this and be like, yep, that didn't hit the stop loss. He nailed that one. Be like, yep, that didn't hit the stop loss. He nailed that one. Be like, yep, that didn't hit the stop loss. He nailed that one. Be like, okay. Be like, yep, that didn't hit the stop loss. He nailed that one. Like, yep, that didn't hit the stop loss. They nailed that one. Like, yep, that. It's like, come on, man. This is like, to do this in a day, like we did this in a day. This was all from this morning and then a proper Bitcoin call. Like all from when I woke up today, because I wake up so dang early. I try not to use any profanity anymore. Slips out here and there because I grew up in Boston, but you know, where everyone swears like a trucker. But yeah. Tomorrow, Saturday, October 29th, we have class. Tomorrow, class is filling up fast, everybody. It's about to hit its limit. Only a few more spots in the class till it's completely filled. And it's this Saturday class. So the first Saturday of every month, I teach class. So the last Saturday of every month, I teach class. And tomorrow will be the last Saturday of October. So I will teach class from 9 a.m. to 12 a.m. It's a 3-hour course. You're going to sit with me for 3 hours. We're going to have a blast. First half an hour, I'm going to give you a little bit of life advice, things that happen to me. I'm going to talk about my life. The rest 2.5 hours, we're going to break down the charts. I'm going to take you from a chart from basically the beginning, from when it's just completely naked and by itself, and you're just looking at price action, to when you start to add every single oscillator down to what a candle is, support and resistance, trend analysis. I also give you a proper PowerPoint to take home with you with my 9-point checklist that I go through before I get into any single trade that took me 7 years to create. Like I was doing those things for years till I finally put them on paper. So what I give you is my life in a nutshell. It literally, you take this class for 3 hours and I give you every single thing that I've figured out. And yes, it will take you time to kind of, you know, mesh your brain to the market and the information, but I'm going to give you the information that you don't have right now. And it's going to change your life. I'm telling you right now. 50 EMA looking to cross on Bitcoin on the 15 minute. Thanks, Sam, for all your blessings and knowledge. I'm a father of 3 boys, and you motivate me every day to be the best dad and provide for my family. Hey, man, every single day, baby. Yo, I work for my family. Everyone's like, why you work 7 days a week? For my family. For my wife never needs anything, so my kids never, ever have to say, why can't we? How come we, you know? My wife can go wherever she wants, hire what she needs. I will work 7 days a week for my kids and my wife. They will never have to worry about a thing. I am a true alpha male. My wife should never have to. My wife works really hard for the company, but I don't want her going out there being told what to do. She should not have to go to a job. She should not have to lift and even when I was broke, even when I didn't have this channel and I wasn't doing what I wanted to do with my life, I told my wife I wanted her home with my kids. My first kid, I told my wife I want you home for 2 years. I've been the sole breadwinner for a long time, and only because me and my wife both agreed. We said, okay, we'll both go to work, and then we'll hire someone to take care of our children. I said, so we both make $100,000 a year, and then we'll pay someone $60,000 to take care of your kids. I was like, I'd rather just throw that $40,000 away and have you sit with my kids. You know what I mean? I don't want someone else raising my children. I don't believe in daycare, any of that stuff. Like, my kids belong with my wife. You know what I mean? Up until they're 2 to 3 years old, my kids belong with my wife. And so I'm a traditionalist. When I first had my first child, I was like, there's no way that, because I saw society tries to destroy the family. And I was like, man, I got to keep my family whole. And I truly believe God gave me this YouTube channel to keep my family whole. Like the pandemic tried to rip us apart, try to take everything from me. And God was like, no, I'm going to give you everything back times 10 because you believe in me and because you talk about me every day and because you support me and because you promote me. And so because I continue to promote God. So everyone else promotes, you know, and I do some affiliate links, but I probably promote God as much as these other guys promote Bybit. You know what I mean? I promote God as much as these other YouTubers promote Bybit. Say I don't. I say the word God as much as they say Bybit and get your $4,000 bonus, dude. I really do, man. And I do it because God got me here. And I didn't do this all by myself. And nobody does. You see what I'm saying? And nobody does. So I'm going to keep promoting it because God changed my life. And I know who's got my back. So I'm not going to play games with the creator, man, of this whole realm. I'm going to live underneath the rules, baby. You know what I mean? They switched to BitGet. You're funny, man. Wow, quote Sam on that. Lifer Vision trading course is a stunning. Lifer is a calm, focused teacher and shares his years of experience in 2+ hours. He teaches his TA style from A to Z, the foundation and the first step for every lifer. I love you. You say it's so awesome. Lifer shilling God. Amen. I know, right? I'm a God shiller, baby. I can't, you know why? I get the best affiliate commissions from those. Every time I show God, I get the most affiliate commissions. I really do, though. Like, trust me, the affiliate commissions for God are like, they're way bigger than any paycheck you've ever received from anyone else. They're huge. They're like, boom. I'm being honest, like you wouldn't believe it. Like you would not believe it. So, sorry, I can't understand rising price with falling RSI. Sometimes bullish, but normally it's always bearish, man. That's bearish divergence, dude. It's not sometimes. Bearish. Bearish divergence. Let's get to those super chats. I know there's some lingering. I want to get to them. I want to get to all these super chats. I want to make sure I got to them. Someone asked about Casper. Let's take a look. What happened to my work? I never deleted my work. Oh, I got the eye off. All right. Casper Labs didn't play with us, man. Come on. It looks so nice. Let's see why. Let's see what was behind this. I mean, the daily was low. Hey, sometimes it's just an order that falls. These break down 32% of the time. It's actually an ascending triangle, which is a 50-50. So it's got less of a probability than a bull pennant. But that's sad, man. I got into this project, although I only put $500 in, and I was going to just slowly see how it plays out. That's a fall off. I mean, that fell off for sure. So now I got to rework the idea. So Casper fell off. Kind of sad. So this could, we could be doing something like this now, which is a bull pennant. All right. And you're overbought on all the time frames. See how I rework a pattern? And you do have a falling wedge, which breaks up 68% of the time. Right? And back. So, I mean, I'm still seeing some signs of life. It's holding a higher. You have a high, a low, a lower high, a higher low. You got to put in a higher high at one point to remain bullish. So, honestly, I'm still in this trade. The $500 I put in is down. Let's see. Not a lot. $40, right? So I either cut it off or I'll let it ride, depending. If I see this bounce and start to get tighter in here again, I'm going to continue to add to my trade. I would like about $2 to $3 grand in there, and I'd like to get that move to the upside. So that's how I rework a pattern. You see, I mean, and that's why I'm kind of wary too. I just slowly kind of feel it out. But that still could make 58% gain. See how I just reworked that pattern? All right. So I would watch Casper Labs, but again, it could continue to fall down. There's no guarantees of any of this. But I mean, every single time frame's oversold on this thing. The 1 hour, the 4 hour, the daily, right? The 12 hour, the 22, the daily, even the 3 day. No, the 3 day isn't. That's interesting. But it doesn't have a lot of information either. So I feel like you got to go with this 4 hour time frame. And, you know, we're still kind of holding that bottom trend line. So that's interesting to me. Getting very low on the RSI too. Do you have any bullish divergence in the 7 minute? Yeah, you got it right there. I mean, you got this sharp swing up with this swing down now, which is kind of the move. It's interesting. I may add to the trade here. I like this project, and I know it's got a buzz to it. The FA is strong on this, and people were just getting into it recently. If it consolidates enough, they're gonna get excited about it, and I believe it's gonna get that pump, 58%. I would continue to watch this very, very closely. We did identify that bullish divergence on the 7 minute. It's not amazing. I'm not gonna say it's like the end all of end all, but you have falling volume with falling price. See this? And it tells you should get a reversal eventually. And if we look at it on the daily time frame, it looks pretty strong. 4 hour time frame and all the little smaller time frames suggest that we could get a bounce too. So if anything, a little sketchy, right? Bitcoin could fall off too and take us to the downside. But that dollar index looks like it wants to dump on us on the 4 hour time frame, which would really help Casper Labs pump on the 4 hour. You know, if the dollar dumps, all coins will pump. So, or more likely, I'm not going to say guarantee, but they're more likely to pump. That's definitely something I would post to the trading group. Definitely keep a watch on that. Casper, CSPR. And shout out to my elite. You people are doing unbelievable. Thank you for the love. I love you all, and I appreciate all your hard work. David Kendall, you're the man. Rainier, you're the man. Kevin, you're the man. Danny, you're the man. JD, he's been around, but he's gone for a while, but he'll bounce back at one point. He was with you at the very beginning, right? And I'm about to interview Sean, man. Sean, I'm about to sit with you. And once I interview Sean, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you some free, once I see that you're putting in the effort, I snatch you out of the general populace in my trading group, and I give you a couple free sessions, and I train you. So if you work really hard, I'm going to grab you up, and I'm going to give you even more of my love and my knowledge, because I love hard workers, and I love people that grind. And you're going to get free tutoring and training with me, and then I'm going to turn you into an elite. So I'm watching Sean, and Sean is just busting out chart after chart. He's putting in the effort. I see the work. And he's starting to kind of raise above the general populace in my trading group. He's starting to put himself to that other level. And when you do that, I recognize it. I snatch you up, and I reward you for that. So remember, this is again, I'm not a financial advisor, but one day maybe I get a license. Maybe I run a hedge fund, and maybe you work with me in that hedge fund. Maybe you become one of my top traders in the hedge fund. You know what I mean? I'm looking for a team that's willing, because I can't trade for the rest of my life. Like, I'm sorry, it's fun, but like 20 years from now, I'm going to want to put, maybe there's a 22-year-old kid right now that's watching me. He gets 10 years in, and then maybe when he's 32, he works with the hedge fund with me, or maybe when he's 29. You know what I mean? I'm going to be 50 years old, staring at the screens all day long 10 years from now. I'm going to need a bunch of young bucks ready to go. So I just want to let you know I am looking for talent, and I'm scanning. And there's bigger things coming out of than just this trading group. I'm telling you right now. So if you want to rock with me, if you want to go with me, consider this trading group a freaking job interview, man. Yeah, you're paying $99 a month, but I'm watching you. I'm watching you every single day, and you have no idea what could come out of my trading group. So I just want to make that clear too. That's something that you may never even have thought about. I'm watching each and every one of you, and I'm looking for talent. I'm looking for the talent, and I know who's got it and who doesn't. You know what I mean? Next bull run, never seeing me again. Hunches. Funny. LOL. DXY, Bart Simpson simping hard. You're funny. Teach me how to trade. 21917, man. Bitcoin is forming a flag. Yeah, it is. That's about the blast, baby. That looks good. That looks good. 20,900 to the upside. If we have time, NAKA. I kept asking, is there anyone doing the super chats, man? I feel like they just disappeared, and I can't find out where they're at. Super chats, Doge, BTC, ETC. All right, there we go. Casper. So we got Casper out the way. Doge, BTC. Which actually, if the market rips, Doge BTC is going to be a great trade, because it's obviously going to outperform Bitcoin. I mean, look, it was a great trade. Right when you knew he was about to buy Twitter, you just put a Bitcoin into Doge, and you would have made 30% on your Bitcoin immediately. It's just like, it's like a no-brainer. Now, look, the 4 hours just getting started with Doge. That's crazy. So, look. Are you in this? Like, you fell out, you fell back in, and you could continue out? That's an interesting concept. Okay. Rising wedge, break to the downside. Or are you in this? Actually, so maybe we come back down and retest like this area here and bounce. So the 1 hour needs to reset, obviously. Come up and come down. And then if we look here, I mean, that 4 hour is just, look, it's just getting started, and it has a mammoth candle. I mean, that's like, I always do that accidentally. I mean, the length of the pole is the measured move. That's why I don't do fib extensions. I mean, you're likely to go all the way up to about this area. I mean, Doge wants to beat up on Bitcoin. Hands down. Look at this. Ascending triangle. Dude, with the buy right now, everyone wants Doge. So you can trade Doge 3 hour. You can trade Doge Bitcoin. To me, it's the Doge train. You know what I mean? The Doji train. So, interesting enough, that's crazy. And that looks like you're going to see some Doge Bitcoin pump today. And then if the 1 hour can kind of get out of the minutia, I mean, that 4 hour looks like it's going to rip too. This is interesting. So I do see Doge Bitcoin doing damage. Got some bearish divvy there though. See that? And you got to get over the 1 hour time frame. And I like what I'm seeing on the 4 hour. It's interesting. The 1 hour is like got to figure itself out. But with all that pressure from the 4 hour, look, just like we saw the 1 hour get pinned on Bitcoin. Remember the 1 hour is down here pinned? I was about to say, where's my 1 hour? 1 hour is down here pinned for the last few days, right? And we were just like, we should have bounced, but we kind of just could see the same thing here. and we can just slowly milk up. See that? And it will be the 4 hour that really plays the game, because that was the 4 hour pushing down that didn't let the 1 hour come back up. And then the 4 hour could push up. They wouldn't let the 1 hour come back down. Same scenario could be occurring. All right. So just, that's tough. That took me years to kind of wrestle down. All right. Lack of bearish momentum. I say there's a 70 to 80. I say there's an 80% chance you're going to see 20,900 today, 21K for Bitcoin. Dollar index is going to looks to roll over right now. 4 hour time frame looks to roll the F over. All right. I said it. 15-minute looks to roll the down. I mean, shut them down, baby. Shut them down. Can't get above the resistance at 111. We do not want to see it get above there. Shut them down, baby. Shut them down. 1 hour's about to dump. 50 minutes about to dump. Oh, the 1 hour is the only thing that's the outlier. See? But even that could just loop up and dump again. Dollar does not look strong to me. We were calling the top of the dollar way up there. We're going to continue to see it. That's another reason why I do not believe we'll go to 10K, because to go to 10K, the dollar's going to have to rip through this resistance, this resistance, this resistance. The dollar's going to have to get all the way back up to 113, 114 just to get Bitcoin to like 17,000, 19,000 again. And then we're going to have to rip all again. So the dollar has to shred through all this resistance that it just can't seem to get above again. And where's the desire for the world? I think the world was buying reserve currencies. Once it got too high, they started sliding into Bitcoin. Think about it. The whole world and all the big boys, they started buying the dollar because they're in the Russian rubles getting hit. They're in, they're in the Turkish lira, they get hit. They're in the any other coin, any other dollar they were in. So they started piling into the dollar. That pumped the dollar. Then they weren't sure. And then once they figured, well, the lowest Bitcoin could go to 10K, the big billionaires of the world started front running Bitcoin. Think about it. They can always take a hit. So they buy before everybody else because they can take the hit. So they start front running Bitcoin. Next thing you know, right? And so with my whole philosophy of what's happening here, and even as I had the money to front run Bitcoin, so I did it. If you have the money, you're going to front run it. And the people that buy Bitcoin have the money. You know what I mean? So like someone said on the tweet earlier, like you front runned it, they're going to front run it. You know what I mean? There's just too much money front running it. They're going to buy before they have to on those lows. Look, 33 answers, of course, right? Of course there was 33 responses. I mean, when I go to check it at the last second, of course, right? I like this. No, I love Jim Carrey, man. I hope so. Great buying opportunity. Everyone hopes they can get it on the low. I'm like, I already bought mine. I don't want to go no lower. 11/9 on a wick. 21 years from now, 9/11. November 7/8 lunar eclipse. Remember the eclipse crashes last year. Yikes. He's going hard. Anyway, let's get this 8,700 followers. Just two more beautiful people, and we'll go to 8,700. Thank you so much. I would greatly appreciate it. Yeah, so that's Bitcoin in a nutshell. I gave you what I believe is going to happen. Let's take a look at ETC. Ethereum Classic. And it is a Friday. Let your hair down. You know what I'm saying? Brush your shoulders off. Take a deep breath. Everything is okay. You're with the crypto lifers. It's Friday afternoon. So we talked about this booming to the upside, and we have an idea that it could break higher. ETC, Ethereum Classic, man. Ethereum Classic. So I see it in this cup and handle that could break to the upside. You see it? And I look at the 4 hour, it's about to move. So every single thing looks good in the 4 hour. However, those dailies and those 22s are overbought, right? Just like Bitcoin. So I'll let that's what I do. I said, let me let the 4 hour play out. Right? We could see a massive dump in the whole market. I just want you to know anything is possible. We'll take it one day at a time. We'll know. We'll start to lose serious levels. Then we'll make bear flags and we'll be at 19 and then 18.8 and things will start to collapse. You know what I mean? And that's another thing I want to tell you. I became an elite trader in my trading group. I paid $100 a month for 3 years. And then I got recognized. And eventually I got given the green light to be in the group for free, right? And that's kind of what happens. You become one of the greatest traders in the group. I'm going to be forced to bring you in. You know what I mean? And I'm always looking for someone that wants to put in that work and that really wants to help my movement. So I'm always looking. And if I motivated you enough to help me motivate others, that's what I'm going for. If you want to become the next rainmaker, baby, shout out to my man Rainier. He'll show you exactly how to get it done. And if you ever have so many trouble, say, hey, how did you become an elite?
And he'll tell you what he did to do it. And he'll say, man, I was up every night grinding. I didn't take no for an answer. 4-hour time frame looks about to break out of this flag. ETC will follow Bitcoin on a nice pump to the upside, right? Again, will MEXC Global cover us? I believe we're going to have an ETC 3L. We do. And we'll be able to take advantage of that on MEXC Global as well. So use my link to MEXC Global. It helps my life in so many ways, and it'll help your life in so many ways. You'll have 10% on your fees too given you, and you'll have access to possibly, getting the awesome campaign benefits. So ETC looks like it's about to blast in the 4-hour time frame as well. But Bitcoin has to play ball. Remember that. But ETC, Matic, all look good. We'd have to defy the 1 hour. The 1 hour have to be pinned. So we kind of know the scenario that we're looking for. So, but again, the only time frame that looks really bullish is the 4 hour. We have to remember that the daily doesn't look too good. So, and you're like, that's so confusing, Lavra. And it's like, this is the pressure of a trader. And if you don't feel it, you don't take it. You wait for all these things to add up. And if they make sense, you go for it. If they don't, I mean, the 21's about to cross the 200. That's also a bullish sign. And ETC, when it rips, it rips. We all know that. It's a coin that likes to move. So keep that on your radar. Keep that on your mind. ETC. All right. Super chats, NMW and CELR. Let's look at Morpheus Network. One of my favorite coins in the game. Honestly, it's crazy right now. Because look, I love this coin. And it just continues to go up. It's been a money printer. Like, it's been an insane money printer, right? 4 hours suggest that this actually might pump again. Honestly. It's high risk at this point. It's very overbought on the 3-day and the daily chart. I have to say that. But this is the coin that just keeps on giving. It's like 9 out of 10 of the times I put it out, it pumps. It's the coin that just keeps on giving, Morpheus Labs. So I wouldn't be surprised if Morpheus got big on this 4 hour. So again, I mean, I set up with proper stop losses, see if the 4 hour can pay me. 4 hours looking really good. If it does, I mean, there's a high probability that it can. So be careful. We got volatility. I know it's Friday. There's ups and downs. But, man, that's looking huge. Everybody, thank you so much for being here. I got to go. My baby's calling me. We'll take a look at CELR for my man Tori because he deserves it, even though he didn't ask for it. I appreciate you, brother. And let's take a look. So CELR. It bounced, but bounced back up. 4 hours saved it. It's interesting. Can the 4 hours save the other time frames? Again, the daily's spent, right? It needs to come back down. So whatever we do, maybe we can go sideways here. But just be careful here. If we look at CELR, it did take a nice bounce. It has a strong resistance right where it's at, and it's in a rising wedge. Kind of trying to break out parabolically. Like, I see the daily bringing us back down unless we can bump up here and go sideways. I see the daily bumping us off this point of control. Daily looks like it does want to reset, and you're in a rising wedge, and you're at resistance for CELR. Okay. I'm waiting for the 1 hour to come back down. I don't know if it will, honestly. Every once in a while, it won't. It's crazy. And someone asked about NAKA, baby, NAKA. And then NAKA will be my last super chat of the day. And I'm sorry, someone said they asked about a coin yesterday, Board M or something, and I didn't go over it. And they tweeted me like, how dare you ignore my super chat? I'm so sorry. Like, if you could give me the benefit of the doubt and know that we had a hardcore, we were up, and I went to like 12:30 yesterday. Like, I did a 2.5 hour stream. It was out of control. You know what I mean? So NAKA hit the bottom. I love this project. I believe it could do numbers. I can't believe it's 7 cents. I mean, shoulder, head and shoulder, but it's at resistance, and it needs to get back above that resistance. Is the 4 hour ready to rip like the whole market? It is. Can we get that move? We could. Right? Again, you're in this rising wedge. No guarantees, but you're in this beautiful falling wedge here. You're in a rising wedge with a falling wedge inside. Bang. If the market rips, I mean, most coins are going to rip. Bitcoin's going to take that move, and we're going to see some euphoria here. 29% coming out of NAKA on the 4 hour, but again, aggressive buy at the bottom. Someone asked, is it possible to check XDB? It would be nice if you send in a super chat. It would just be the honorable, proper thing to do. You know what I mean? I see that shoulder, head, and shoulder. The 4 hour says, though, that it's flattening out. I mean, this thing looks good on a falling wedge. Like, it looks like it can really do damage. break back above. It's got to get above the point of control. I would look for it to get above the point of control. Smaller time frame, 5-minute retest, something like that before I would jump on in. I was in this project. I liked what I saw. See, the bigger idea here is this too. Right? See that? But it had a shoulder head and a shoulder here that could bring lower. The daily and the 22-hour are a little... Oh, daily looks good. I remember actually the daily looking good on that. 3-day was the one that was like kind of the sketch one. See, it's a little hot. But it could flip up just for now to give you the 20, 30%. 1 hour's coming on down. 15-minute may need to go a little lower. I'm like biased against this because it ate on me yesterday. So I'm like, But again, that's why it's good to be open-minded. You just got to be open-minded when you look at trades, you know. LBT. Are you on ATB today? No, I'm on ATB every single Thursday. Every single Thursday. It should say on the flyer. But I just put it out now to support them every day. Go check out ATB every day because we're moving to their own, I'm going to say our own channel. I'm going to call it like it's we because I feel like I'm part of the team. And yeah, we're moving to our own channel. Definitely check it out, ATB. Amazing show. Awesome people. They have awesome topics. I love DZ. I got to meet DZ in person in Las Vegas, so it's cool to meet him after working together for so much and doing the show so many times. It's pretty cool to meet DZ. You notice he calls me Sam Price a lot in the channel now because I think he met me and he like sees me as he's like not just a lifer, he sees me as Sam. He's like, oh, my buddy Sam Price, you know, the crypto lifer. So I appreciate him doing that. He's like helping my brand as like my personal brand. Pretty cool. So yeah, the 1 hour time frame on ALBT looks beautiful. Falling wedge could blast to the upside. Alliance protocol. We take a look at our daily time frame. It's probably spent like the rest of the market. It's not actually. That's actually good. I like this. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm going to pull a Fibonacci on this, and we're right here at this 0.5, 0.6. We could go a little lower to this area, but that's definitely a zone I'm looking at. This is interesting. ALBT definitely on the radar now. Definitely on the radar. I'm going to post that to the trading group. ALBT on the radar. Oversold daily, right? Close to the golden pocket. Close to the fib golden pocket. All right. And I'll be scanning the markets throughout the afternoon, keeping you up to date with what I see and keeping you privy to Bitcoin. You're going to get a Bitcoin update around 3, 4 o'clock. You're going to get a Bitcoin update at the daily candle close. You might even get one at 12 o'clock before I go to sleep. And I'll be scanning the markets all night. Nobody will work harder for your $3 a day than me. I'm telling you, nobody. Let me take a look at MAP. Someone asked about MAP very early. The way he slid it in there, he asked about something else. Then he said MAP at the end. Man, MAP had hidden bullish divergence. It was looking nice. It fell out of the channel to the downside. They got these stops. Like they kind of went lower. Daily's a little overbought for me, and you're at resistance. I'd be careful for this. This is something I may just cut off because the daily's a little too high. 4 hour could give you legs. I get it. But even the 4 hour came too high. You're looking for more of a bearish retest. I'm not a huge fan. And maybe it double bottoms and it goes up huge. But right now, I got to see that 4 hour kind of find its way first. Maybe double bottoms here. MAP. And I did just mail that in a little quick, but it did lose the level and it's below support zones. It's sad that it didn't hit. It didn't hit for 33%, you know. Is it better to use stochastics RSI or a regular RSI to find divergence? I only use the regular RSI, but you could back it up with the SRSI, but I use the regular RSI. Everybody, thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications so you can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. We did another 2 hours. I don't know how we do it every single day. Fridays, baby, Fridays. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the energy. Thank you for the give back. And thank you for the super chats. All of you are amazing. The give back is the energy you're giving back to me every single day. I feel you guys through the computer. I feel you through the ether. I know you're out there. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for getting the likes up to the watchers. Thank you for being here every single day. I'll be back early update because my class is from 9 to 12. So I'll be up tomorrow like 6:45. I'll do that update between 7:30 and 8:30. And then I'll be teaching class. If you still want to get into class, it is the last Saturday of every month. I will be teaching class this Saturday, tomorrow, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. There's still room to get into the class. If you're in the trading group, it's only $60 to learn my special sauce. If you're not, it's $100. So you might as well just join the trading group on this Friday. Jump on in. What do you have to wait for? Invest in yourself today with someone that works every single day of the week. I will get you there. You know I will get you there. I got myself there. How could I not help you? Shout out to everybody here. I love you. Have a great day. I'll see you on the next one. I love you all more than you would ever know. Thank you for everything you've given me. Without your precious time, I'd have no show. Amen. Thank you, God, for everything. I love you. Bye. Why you just said, if I made so much money, this I just want to address this comment real quick. No, don't address it. No, I just want to address it.
Sam, we gotta go.
He goes, if you can get there, then why do you need our money? I don't need your money. I really don't. I could get there anyway on my own. I've been there. I've made it. I've showed everyone that 100x safe moon. I took cake from 60 cents all the way to $44. Like, I don't. But you need to invest in yourself. All right? I end up donating the money, changing my life. We make $10 billion and give away $9 million. It's about you investing in yourself. If I did a free trading group, you know how many people come in and out of there that don't respect the group, that don't do the right thing? The $99 is to keep the group whole. There's a rod and gun club in New York City. Men of $250,000 to $350,000 join that club or more. It's $5,000 a year to join that club. It's just a bar. It's a place to go. They go there because they meet high net individuals that have pushed themselves to the limit, and they know they're going to meet other people like that. Everyone that can afford the 99 wants to be in my group because they know they're going to meet other empowered individuals that are going to change their life. It's not about me. It's about you. Invest in yourself today. I'll give you what I have, and we will change the world together. I will address that comment. Do you have anything to say for yourself now after you freaking soured yourself?
We have things to do. That's what I have to say.
All right. My wife wants me out now after I reprimanded you. I'll see you on the next one. Be safe.